today, I can only draft busts for all of NBA history. We're getting started in the 1984 offseason with a team full of 40 overall bots and casuals. The only way I can improve this squad is through the draft. No trades, no free agency. We'll be continuing all the way until the modern day in 2026, with the goal of winning as many championships as possible. Now, in this legendary 84 class, you got guys like Michael Jordan, the round mound to rebound, Hakeem the Dream, John Stockton, but pick second amongst those legends was Sam Bowie. And Sam was never able to reach his potential. A lot of that due to injury, as Michael Jordan goes to the Clippers. Maybe he'll be able to win him a ring in this universe. We're in a world of no injuries though, so maybe we can see Sam have a more successful career. Welcome to the team, Mr. Bowie. 7'1", 235 out of Kentucky. He's got quite the frame. 79 overall off the jump. I don't think it was a lack of talent for Bowie. It really was just him getting hurt all the time. He suffered a big injury in college and nothing was the same, like that one Drake album. Now I am curious. No, Roosevelt, you're not on the team. But I am curious as to what Sam's potential is here in the game. I feel like it could be pretty high. They've got him at an 88 max potential. That's not bad. Now the minimum potential is a 74 or 75. But the good news is he'll be getting all the opportunities he could ask for here. Playing every minute of every game. And real quick, I want to give y'all the opportunity to subscribe to the channel. We're dropping daily 2K content over here. I'm going to be sitting here all day recording this video. It only takes a second to click the button. If you're already subscribed, like the video. I only ask because it helps the channel out. Let's get back to it. So Sam, listen, here's the situation. 5-man rotation. You're with Barry and Cam the casual. Oh yeah, I also do want to add here, we'll only be drafting one bust every single year. The reason for that, if I was drafting 2 every year, the roster would fill up too fast. I feel like drafting one guy each season is probably the perfect way to go. Now, it does mean that the start of this is going to be a slow grind, as we're going to be losing every game by anywhere from 60 to 100 points. Season is wrapped. We go 0-82. But Sam Bowie, in my eyes, he's already rewritten his career. A most valuable player. Not a single win, but an MVP. 36 points, 24 rebounds, an assist, 2.5 steals, and 6 blocks. Only shot 33 from the field. Hey, he was good from the line. That was pretty good. 72%. Plus minus negative 69, man. My goodness. Sam was also Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. Now we just got to get our guy some help here in Kansas City, which will later become the Sacramento Kings. I thought it'd be good to run with the Kings, because all due respect, they're kind of a bust of a franchise. They've been around for all these years and haven't won much of anything. Actually, they do have one championship. Jazz win the title here. Adrian Dantley is your finals MVP. And now it is time for another draft class. We're here in 1985. And this is a guy who y'all might not be too familiar with. I didn't know much about him myself. That's Benoit Benjamin. He got drafted by the Clippers. Fans were excited, thought he had a lot of upside, but it seems he just never put in enough work to become great. He was the 3rd overall selection and never did too much in the league. Sonics take Pat Ewing. Oh, well, the Clippers. Welcome to the team, Mr. Benjamin. Now, this is back-to-back big men, and you might notice a trend throughout this video. I feel like a lot of the busts that we'll see are going to be bigs. Hopefully, eventually down the line, we'll get some more guards going. Benjamin, a 79 overall off the jump. And we got a big 2. We just became Sacramento. We relocated already. I didn't know they relocated in the 80s. Sam Bowie goes up 3 overalls. They're calling him a steel curtain. That's fire. That just means basically like he's locking everybody down, right? Is that kind of, am I on par there? But Mr. Benjamin, what's going on with you? 00. Tell me you have some type of potential. 85, okay. Minimum potential's low. It's a 71. But I think we can help him reach the upper echelon of that potential. as we head into the 85-86 season. I'm going to make Mr. Benjamin a full-time power forward. His overall doesn't go down, and he's 1 inch shorter than Bowie, so I thought, okay, yeah, we'll play him at the 4. And there you go. We have a real front court with actual basketball players and not bots. Now we just need some guards to set them up, but I'm not going to reveal who we will take in each draft until it actually comes around. It adds to the suspense and hopefully is a YouTube retention tactic to get you to stay longer. The ultimate YouTube retention tactic is people just falling asleep watching my videos. You can't click off if you're asleep. Hey man, if y'all ever want to watch my videos to sleep, I got playlists, full playlist of videos you could throw on. Hours of content, probably even days worth of content, like over 24 hours worth in some of those playlists. The Magic Man is your MVP. Bowie couldn't go back to back. Benoit Benjamin, your rookie of the year, averaging 36 points, 17 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. His efficiency was better than Bowie's in his rookie year. Mr. Samuel here was still DPOY. Efficiency hasn't come around all the way, but he's at 38%. Averaged 26 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 blocks. So Bowie great as a rim protector for us. Benjamin and Bowie make all NBA first team. And who's up next in this upcoming draft? I think that if we play our cards right here, we could definitely win our first game. We had a few close ones throughout the season this year. The next guy we will be taking is Chris Washburn, a 6'11" big man who never really panned out in the NBA. He has some different off-the-court issues, some problems that he's been able to deal with now, and he's become a motivational speaker. And I do want to say this here, calling these guys busts or whatever, it's just a term people use, as far as I'm concerned. It's a term people use to describe players who didn't really pan out in their careers. It's not a comment on anything else. As far as I'm concerned, you made the NBA, you succeeded. You won. 99.9% never make it there. So I want to get that out there early in the video. Now, Washburn is another big man. Man, I mean, something about drafting big men in the 1980s, it just wasn't a good idea. Now, there were a lot of good ones too, but dang, man, a lot of misses as well. Okay, player progression. Benjamin didn't get any better? Bro, you were trash. My bad. Again, take everything I say here with a grain of salt. It's just a video. But man, you were trash. You didn't get any better. Sam Bowie's up to an 85, so that's awesome. Chris Washburn, you might have to play small forward, bro. You're 6'11", you got it. Yeah, he's actually going to have to be small forward. I'm sorry. I don't want to play it that way. I don't think it's going to be good, but it's what we got to do. There it is. We have grabbed our first ever win. The unlucky team was the Spurs. They had the Iceman, too, who was recently in that Marty Supreme movie. So was Kevin O'Leary. There was a bunch of, like, random people. Tyler, the creator, was in there. I was like, man, what? There was a bunch of people in there. I was like, they act? But yeah, shout out to Benoit Benjamin. Monster game, 42-14. Stat sheet, more stuff than Luka Doncic when McDonald's brought back the snack wrap. Our teammate chemistry is like 0 right now. Somebody throw a pizza party or something, man, because this isn't good. 1-81. Moses Malone, MVP. Nathan! You were around in the 80s! I can't escape him. My number one enemy. He coaches? I thought he was just an executive. Nate does it all, bro. Wonder if he does hairlines. My guy, Sidney Moncrief. Golly. Benoit Benjamin, All-NBA first team. Despite getting no better after year 1, continues to put up big numbers. 29, 14 rebounds. There's Bowie, second team, 21-15. And there were only 2 All-NBA teams at this time. Bowie makes all defense as well. A 75-game win streak is ridiculous. How did Chris do, by the way? He averaged 19 with 11 rebounds. Did he not even win Rookie of the Year? Bro, come on. You're getting all the opportunities here. You got to win Rookie of the Year. He is basically a power forward, or a center, playing small forward, though. But the good news is, as the doctor wins Finals MVP, we finally are going to get a guard here, all right? We will be drafting Dennis Hobson. He was drafted ahead of guys like Reginald Miller and Scott Pippen. He went 3rd overall in the 87 class. Led the Nets in scoring one year, but outside of that, didn't do too much. He also won a championship in 91 with the Bulls as a bench player. I read something online that Michael Jordan bullied him. I don't know if that's true, so I don't want to put that on Mike. But yeah, I've been trying to do research about each and every one of these players. Welcome to the team, Mr. Hobson, 6'5", out of Ohio State. And you see, he is a guard. 74 overall, ISO sniper, should be able to score it quite a bit. So I'm excited. He's what we needed at the guard spot. Well, maybe not what we needed. We probably need like an Isaiah Thomas. You know, if we could get Zeke or something, that'd be fire. But yeah, we can't do that. You know it's bad when Cam the Casual doesn't even want to re-sign. In player progression, Sam Bowie might be done getting better. Benoit Benjamin goes up 2. Finally, you're overdue. Chris Washburn goes up 2, but you know what? This is actually like a plus 4 or 5 because we had to move his position and that dropped his overall by like 2 or 3, and he still got better. So that's good to see. Now, Dennis Hobson, our first real guard, he has the same birthday as me. Not the same year. Don't y'all try it. Calling me old. Oh my goodness. His potential, 66 minimum, 78 regular potential, 83 max isn't bad. So he could be a smooth little 2 guard here. Now, we need to get somebody who had crazy potential, but injuries just really derailed him. Like Sam Bowie's kind of a case of that. Like he's got a smooth 85 potential. We need somebody with potential in the 90s, but injuries just cooked him. If we can get somebody like that, oh, we're in business to win a championship. Because some of my Barry the Bots and Cam the Casuals didn't want to sign back with me, I had to sign Ryan the Bot, rocking the mohawk of doom and despair. Bro, at this point, I'd settle for a mohawk as my haircut. Listen, bro, it's wicked right now. I don't know what... Okay, so here's what happened. I went to the barber, right? And the guy who I usually go to, he was busy and there was a queue. I was like, bro, I'm not waiting for this. I should have waited. My hairline looks like a U-turn. As we beat the Sixers, didn't they just win the chip last year? There we go. Good win. Shout out to Cam the Casual, #1. But yeah. Hairline looks like a U-turn. Thought it would get better. It's been like 2-3 weeks, bro. It still doesn't look better. I don't understand how it got that messed up. The bald fade of doom and despair on the sides. Like, oh my gosh, man. It was a time. 2 wins. We got double the amount of wins as last year. Can we go for triple? No, we can't. We go 2-80. Bro, really? This shouldn't even be allowed, realistically. Sam Bowie, DPOY. Can't shoot over 40%, but he can guard for sure. He gets DPOY because he guards himself and other people. Benoit Benjamin, 26-14, has really been the most prolific scorer on this team. But he's all defense as well. Hey, Chris Washburn made all defense too, averaged 16-11, efficiency going up a little bit. Chris is in a tough spot. He's got to be a wing when he's really a big, but he's trying his best. And Dennis Hobson, 17 a night in his first year, 4 boards, 4 assists. All right, not too bad. Can I get a point guard in this next draft? I'll have to check my list. Len Bias just won Finals MVP with the Knicks. Rest in peace, Len Bias. Already a championship in year 2. Dan Roundfield, Dan Issel, W names. Honestly, our next player wasn't even too bad. Chris Morris. Don't know if y'all are familiar. He was a wing, had an 11-year NBA career, but just never became an all-star, superstar level talent. Not a bad player, but he was the 4th overall pick and just didn't match up to those expectations. So welcome to the team, Mr. Morris. 77 off the jump, 3-point creating crasher. Okay, I like it, I like it. Let's take our team options here. We're gonna have to pay Sam Bowie in free agency. There'll probably be some demand for him as a multi-time DPOY. Okay, never mind. Well, we'll be glad to have you back, Samuel. And then Barry the Bot, not interested. Wow, bro, crazy. After all we've done for you, Barry. Player progression, I need something good here. Okay, +2 from Dennis Hobson. Ryan the Bot getting better at basketball. Barry would never. But nobody else gets any better. That's concerning. We have enough for a full starting 5, which should be really big for us. Now, Chris, you're starting off at a pretty good overall. I'm banking on you being decent. 85 potential. Minimum potential is a 67. Regular potential on an 81. So he should be pretty serviceable. Now, I'm going to need Dennis Hobson to be a PG. I am. And then I need Chris Morris to be a 2. That's going to affect their overalls, but that's just how I need to run it here, okay? 89 drafts. Hopefully we can snag a PG, a real PG. I don't know if I should be sharing this, so everything I say in this next story here, it didn't actually happen. It's all made up. This was all CGI. Bro, so listen, we win the first game early in the season too. Cool. Thought we'd do a little bit better with a full 5 though. We're up to 3 wins so far. Listen, I was at the gym yesterday. Like I said, this didn't really happen. But I'm at the gym yesterday, bro. I'm trying to do some stretches, right? Because I think it's like an overuse related thing. Because I've been doing a lot of cardio, playing a lot of basketball lately. And you're like, what? This fat chud gets out of his chair? Yeah, I do, okay? Get out of my comment section. But my Achilles has been sore. And I'm not trying to pull a D Rose. Like, it's like my Achilles feels like a tenderism video, bro. Like that thing's about to fall off the bone. So I'm stretching out my Achilles. I'm doing some stretches, right? We're up to 5 wins. And bro, somebody near me has their phone out, and I'll just put it this way. They were doing something crazy, bro. And it's like, this is a public gym. I'm minding my business. I'm not gonna say what it was, who it was, anything like that, bro. But it's like, bro, come on, man. I'm just trying to stretch my Achilles, stretch out my back. You can't wait till I leave the room. All that to say, moral of the story, be considerate in your public gyms, okay? Karl Malone. Ah! Chris Morris is your rookie of the year, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. He was actually pretty efficient, so was a rookie. Reggie Miller, 6 men of the year. Benji Buckets, bold prediction. We make the playoffs next 3 years. That's real bold, isn't it? Sam Bowie, still All-NBA first, averaged 16, 12, 6, 2 blocks. He can't be efficient, can he? It's actually bad. Benoit Benjamin's definitely our premier scorer. Chris Morris had a really good rookie year. And there's now an All-NBA third team here in the league. New addition to the NBA. But, we're still trash. Clippers win the championship. Man, come on. What are we doing? Mike, really? You're better than this. Dr. J retired. Bro, seeing the Iceman in that Marty Supreme movie was really so crazy. I was so shocked. I tapped my boy I was at the movies with. I was like, bro, that's the Iceman. What's up, Pooh? Before Day to Davis, there was out of service Purvis. I'm not lying. That's what they called 1989 #1 overall pick Purvis Ellison. Out of service Purvis is kind of fire. He got picked first overall, got injured a lot, and was never able to reach his potential. Well, guess what, Purvis? No injuries today, so let's see what you can do. 75 overall off the jump. Not a guard, because apparently if you want to draft a bust, just go draft a big man. That's what I'm learning in this video. Mr. Benjamin, I need you back, so we'll offer you some Benjamins here to return. You see what I did there? Okay, player progression. Show me something. Okay, Benoit Benjamin goes up a couple after getting his bag. Chris Morris goes up a few. That's good. That's good. Dennis Hobson up 1. Chris Washburn doesn't get any better, so that's concerning. All right, out of service Purvis. What's the potential looking like? #1 overall pick with 82 potential. This is rough. Okay, we'll see how we do here. We're definitely doing better this season. 5-22 to open things up. I just realized I forgot to extend the rotation. Wait, who is Ron Kellogg? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be on the team. Get out of here. Maybe that's why we won a few extra games. I'm not sure. Give me one of these 40 overall Ryan the bots. I don't have money to sign a bot. Are we serious? Okay, we're all squared away now. Things are how they should be. Purvis was out of service a little bit at the start of the season, but now he'll actually get to play. About to enter the 90s decade. Man, the way people talk about the 90s, it sounds like it was a special time to be a part of. As far as like, I don't know, man. I mean, I'll even see videos from back in those times. Back in those times, it's crazy. It wasn't that long ago. But I'm just saying, like, I've been seeing old videos, and I'm like, man, there was just a different aura. When people weren't on their phones all the time, and I'm on my phone a lot too, bro. Look at what I do for my job. It's like, bro, I'm on technology all the time. But prior to that, bro, golly, it just seemed different. I wasn't there, but I don't know. People just had a different aura about them. Smiled more, looked happier. I don't know, man. Charles Barkley's your MVP. Look at Charles, bro. They got him looking big out there. Charles has lost a lot of weight. Danny Manning, W name. Like recently, I've been seeing him on TV, and he looks slim, bro. So shout out to Charles. Benoit Benjamin, All NBA third team. Look, I said next couple years playoffs, we're up to 21 wins. That's a huge leap from 5 to like 21. That's definitely something to, write home about. Something to be excited about here. As the Hawks win the chip, shout out to Dominique Wilkins. Purvis Ellison averaged 13 and 6. He came off the bench as a rookie for us here. Otis Birdsong. Does anybody know the lore? Otis. No. All right. 1990 draft. Felton Spencer. He was the 6th overall pick in the 1990 draft. Expected to be a star. He averaged 5 and 5 for his career. Not exactly star territory, I would say. But Felton, you got another chance here. 7-footer. Bro, it's always the big. If you're watching this, you're studying sports administration, you want to be an NBA GM one day, I think the moral of the story here is avoid big men at all costs. Chris Washburn, I need you back, big dog. Unfortunately, we're in a position where we actually really need him. All due respect to Chris. Player progression. Oh, we're getting worse, Chris. Come on, man. Benoit Benjamin goes down one. Sam Bowie keeps getting better. He's up to an 86. Purvis Ellison up to, what did they call him again? Hurt my pelvis, Purvis? No, that's not right. I forgot already. Felton Spencer, though. Number 50. He's 79. Dang. Bro, it might take until we get to the 2000s, start getting guys like Greg Oden and who really have potential. Man, this has been a rough start. Okay, let's go on ahead, get this season started. This year, we can afford ourselves a 7-man rotation. What's up, Tom Otto? Dang, this dude looks really old. 7-man rotation isn't bad, though. That's some solid depth. Purvis, could you play, like, power forward? You're 6'9". You got that. Yeah, I'm going to put him at the back of 4. So that way we're not as logjam in the front court. We still are logjam in the front court, but it's a little bit better. And let's get to simulating. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Might be a little bit improved this season. We'll see. Oh, I'm a re-sign Sam Bowie. He's been our biggest success story so far, which is probably a bad thing. Hold on. We might be a little bit closer to something great than I thought. Or maybe not something great. Maybe something okay. We're the 10 seed right now. We'd have to make up a lot of ground closing out the year to get up to a top 8 spot. However, we're getting there. Next year could be the year, realistically. Almost a 500 record. I love it. Charles Barkley, MVP. Mahmoud, Rookie of the Year. Next year, the league's not ready for it. Sacktown, postseason. We're here. Chris Morris, all defensive second team. There goes Felton Spencer, all rookie. Yeah, 38 wins. Like, if you were in a bad conference, you could really make the playoffs with 38 W's. Unfortunately, the West was pretty decent this year, so we couldn't get there. But soon. Len Bias does it again. Roby Free retired. 91 class. Doug Smith. He was the 6th overall pick in this draft. Is he even in the game here? There he is. 6th overall pick in this draft. Had a successful college career at Missouri, but was out the league by 96. So you're the 6th pick, have a successful college career, you're out the league 5 years in. That's pretty bad. So we will be drafting Doug Smith here. Another big man. 76 overall. They call him a mid-range rim wrecker. I like the build name. It sounds promising. Mr. Hobson, let's get you back here. Yup. Progression. Felton Spencer got a little bit better. Chris Morris didn't get better. Purvis didn't get better. Dang, man. This is rough. Doug, though. We got high hopes for you, big dog. 80 potential. You know what? We'll take. He's starting at a 76. He's really not going to get much better from here. I want to put him at small forward, but you're just going to have to play there, dude. I'm sorry. We have so many bigs. It's just what it is. We're entering the Michael Jeffrey Jordan era. Yeah, nice try, buddy. It's the Sam Bowie era now. Watch us run up these rings. Got an 8-man rotation now. The guys should be able to get a decent amount of rest throughout the game. Nobody should be too fatigued. As we open up the season, 7-0, baby! Oh my goodness, is it showtime here? I can't believe it. We're gonna make the playoffs. We're gonna be a top team. Now, when I went to go see that Marty Supreme movie, I'm gonna let us run up these W's while I talk about this. You know how they always have the previews before the movie? It makes the movie start 15 minutes late, whatever. Bro, I'll watch those previews. I'll be like, man, I want to go see all these movies. There's one with Zendaya in it. I was like, yeah, we gotta go see that. Curse you, Tom Holland. Nah, I'm playing. My bad, Tom. I seen those muscles. Bro could probably beat me up. Nah, I don't know. I've been in the gym. I'm up to about 180 now. 6'3", 180. Could get blown over by a strong wind instead of a mild wind. Man, we really fell off after a great start. Don't fall out of the playoffs. We get the 8 seed. We were the 1 seed at the start, but we made it in. We've got our chance here. 43-39. Let's get to it, man. Shout out to our new draft edition. Who was it again? Doug Smith. Doug Smith is just kind of a forgettable name. It's a very simple name. So I was like, who did we have? Like, I'm not going to forget Purvis. Purvis is a unique name. Anyway, we got the San Antonio Spurs round 1. Oh, great. We're about to get fried by the Admiral. Sam Bowie, take this post work, buddy. We get swept. Hey, at least we made the playoffs. Not one game was close. Got absolutely fried. It's just that strong start. Scott Pippen wins Finals MVP. And then we really slowed down. Felton Spencer was really good. He was super efficient. Shout out to Felton. He's really carved out a nice role for himself on this team. 92 draft. Is Shaq considered a bust? Our next pick, in all seriousness, will be Adam Keefe. Here he is right here. Kind of looks like Steve Kerr. Adam Keefe was the 10th overall pick to the Atlanta Hawks and considered one of the worst Hawks picks of all time. Never really panned out. So another big man's joining the team. Oh, but he came out of Stanford? You finished that degree? Because you're good. Stanford degree. Oh, man. I know that was tough. Chris Morris, I'm going to re-sign you. Yup. And we are all good to go. Player progression. Be kind to me here. Okay, a little +2 from Doug Smith. +1 from Purvis. Chris Washburn's falling off. How do you get worse, Ryan? You're already terrible. Adam, tell me you got some upside here, bro. Nothing. All right. Expected. You know what they say, disappointed but not surprised. Can Keefe play the 2? No, not a chance. I'm going to just keep him at the 4. But, man, I need some guards. Might be able to sneak our way into the playoffs here again. We were the 8th seed. Now the second half of the season seems to always be what gets us. We're hovering between 8 and 9. Come on, just stay at 8. Hold it down. Bad close to the year, but somehow grab the 8th seed. Shaq O'Neal is your rookie of the year. Any Kings on All-NBA? No, sir. We got the Spurs again. Oh, great. The Admiral's about to fry us. Benoit Benjamin averaged 17. Shout out to him. And we get swept again. It's like we're on a rerun here. Exact same thing happened twice. Charles Barkley in Washington is your MVP of the finals. He wins the title. 93 draft. Now, this one, it's up for debate, but I'm going to go with somebody who had a lot of potential but faced some off-court issues, and that's Isaiah Rider. First pick just got traded. Oh, shoot. With another first for Roy Tarpley and Adrian Dantley, and the Jazz will go get C. Webb. Congrats to them. Good pickup. Now, in order to get Rider, I'm going to have to trade up in the draft. We will be using trade override for the sake of this. But anyway, right here, we will be taking Isaiah Rider. Great scoring talent. But like I said, the off-court issues derailed his career. He was the 6th overall pick in real life. Let me double-check my sources here. I'm sorry, he was the 5th overall pick. That's why you double-check there. But yeah, in real life, 5th overall. We bring him in. And we needed a guard. I thought he'd be a fun player to add to the team. A great scoring talent, like I said. We'll re-sign Purvis. Isaiah Rider, a high-flying three-point sniper. And he's got 85 potential. I like it. We might play him at the PG, to be honest. I know he's more of a 2 for sure, but we need that point guard presence. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're going to put Hobson back at the 2, and we'll run it that way. Player progression, what are we looking at here? Ooh, Sam Bowie and Benoit Benjamin go down. Isaiah Rider, that's expected. Chris Washburn, he might be retiring on us soon. Dang, 68 overall. The game has left him. My video I made yesterday, the one with like the AIs drafting teams, that was probably one of my favorite videos I made like all time on the channel. It's definitely up there. I just think everything about it was smooth. Like, I really enjoyed that video. I had a lot of fun making it. I got a lot of positive feedback, and that's, as somebody who does this, you know, pretty much every day. I haven't missed a day in, I think, since like July or June. But as somebody who's doing this like every day, seeing that positive feedback, it's so fulfilling. I really appreciate it. And, you know, we're locked in here, 2026, man. Isaiah Rider helping us out to open up the year. Okay, we're slowing up a little bit. Might be another 8 seed situation. We'll see. We just need one of these years for things to go our way. There's a team we match up well against or something, and we really get to work. Okay, 47 wins. We really turned up second half of the year. We were able to grab a 6 seed. Lem Bias, your MVP. Hot Rod Williams, tough name. Any Kings on All-NBA? No, sir. I know Isaiah Rider was all rookie. Yep, 20 ball with 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Already good efficiency off the jump. Yeah, he immediately came in and changed the game. Let's get it, Isaiah Rider. You ready to get out of round 1? We're taking on Mike and the other guy who plays power forward. Game 1, we win. We got a playoff win. Let me not just glaze over that. We're 1-1 after 2. Oh, we're down. Come on. Push it to a game 5. Reminder, at this time, playoff series first to 3 dubs instead of first to 4. So if we lose right here, round 1's over. Not every playoff series was first to 3 wins, just the round 1 series, to be clear. Oh, it's close. I haven't seen my team in action ever, and it's been about a decade. So let's jump in here. Gotta turn off the era filters, bro, because this is in crispy 144p. My goodness. Wait, is it still on? Whoops. Where is it? Era screen effects. There we go. Now we can actually see. All right, some free throws coming up here for Los Angeles, so they're gonna have a chance to extend the lead a little bit, and both the free throws drop. LA up by 2. Here's Hobson with the ball, defended by Michael Jeffrey Jordan. There goes the screen for Benoit Benjamin. Man, turn the other way when you set the screen. What are we doing? Ball goes to Smith. He doesn't want the 3. Pass fake. It'll go to Hobson. Man, get the ball to Isaiah Rider. Led the league, or led our team in scoring as a rookie, rather. There's a screen from Benjamin. Oh, don't go under. Bang! We're up by 1. Don't drop back. Isaiah Rider knocks it down. Here's Craig Elo with the ball. Elo rocking the Converses, throws it to the post. Lay-in is off. Bowie the rebound. He'll hand it off to Isaiah Rider. Rider looking to expand this lead to the rim and the slam! Isaiah Rider! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, man? There we go. Big time dunk. Showtime slam. And just like that, we're up by 3. This team is looking real fun to watch. Real electric so far. Romay will inbound the ball. He gets it into Mike. Mike gonna swing it over to Romay. Back to Jordan. Jordan gonna give it down to the post. Good defense from Benjamin there. Yup. Good defense. Lucky shot. Clippers up by 1. Or sorry, we're up by 1. Your Sacramento Kings. Ryder will spin. No need to rush here. About a 6-second differential between shot and game clock. Isaiah gets the screen, turns the corner, rises up mid-range. Oh, that one's off. And he left a lot of time on the clock here for the Clippers. Clippers also still have a couple timeouts left. We don't have any. It's not good. I'm scared, man. Mike could knock down a big one. Romeo inbound. It goes into Craig Elo. Elo taking his time here, dribbling down the clock. Elo gets the screen from Jordan. 4 seconds left. Ball will go down to the post. Mid-range. No! I'm taking a break this video, bro. No. Spent some time just pacing around my room, walking it off. You know what I mean? Bro, 0.2 left to get me out of this game. I'm not watching. We won?! How? That shouldn't even be possible. That isn't possible. There's 0.2. It is impossible to get a shot off with that much time. Shout out to Isaiah Rider. Game-winning 3. That's literally impossible, but we'll take it, I guess. 0.4 was the least amount of time and that you could get a shot up with, and even that, whenever D Fish did that was questionable too. Game 5, we might just lose here instead, though. Okay, yeah. I mean, we didn't really deserve to win the last one, to be honest. Isaiah Rider averaged 20 in the playoffs. Future is bright, bro. Mike gave us 41. It happens. Future's bright, though. We just took Mike and, you know, that one power forward to a 5-game elimination situation. Isaiah Rider is that guy. I'm very excited. Our next player for the 94 draft class is Sharon Wright. Now, Sharon, he unfortunately had a bad situation that happened to him. He was in a car crash, and that led to the derailment of his career. So I feel like we should give him another chance here. Is he in this draft class I downloaded? Hopefully he's somewhere in here. Like I said, was the 6th overall pick in real life. Oh, there he is. And I know some of these players don't have 2K face scans because we're using player created versions. So that's just kind of what we have to deal with here. Oh, look at that. We just hit the rebrand to the Kings logo they were rocking out with the 90s, in the 90s. I think that this is probably the best Kings logo. Is that ridiculous? I don't think that's ridiculous. Welcome to the team, Sharon, coming out of Clemson. Blow by rim rocker. I like it. Doug Smith, Adam Keefe will take the options. We got to pay Felton Spencer, who's been a good scorer for us. Welcome back, Felton. Why is his cap hold $300 million? Am I missing something here? Wait, why are the rookie contracts $100 million? How long has that been going on for? Oh, I guess a minute, because Isaiah Rider's contract. Oh, salary cap one way or the other must got turned off. I'll be sure to turn it back on. But that must have been what it was. Okay. Okay, I see. But we're all good now. We're back to normal. The rookie contracts will come back down, and everybody else is still making their regular contracts, so it's fine. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. But Sam Bowie goes down to Adam Keefe goes up to, yeah, Adam Keefe's making $62 million. How did I not notice that? Bro, I'll be up at 7 a.m. recording these videos, and I guess that's a con to doing that, because just completely missed that completely. We're to the point where bots aren't even playing for us, which is great. I don't want to spoil any of our upcoming picks, but as we head into the 94-95 season, what I do want to say here is, oh, did I even look at progression? Isaiah Ryder's an 80? Yes! Now, Sam Bowie has gotten worse, which sucks, but Isaiah Ryder's that guy. Like I was saying, we're coming up on an era where there was a lot of really notable draft busts, like names that you would probably know. Because some of these guys that we've talked about earlier in the video, like I'm familiar with Sam Bowie, but some of the other names, I had to do my own research to really find out about them. Look at us go! Number 1 seed, 27-7. Oh my gosh, we're rolling. We're rolling. Charles Barkley wins the MVP. Isaiah Ryder snubbed. We didn't have any All-NBA players or anything, but 58 wins. We didn't finish out the year as a 1 seed, but top 4 seed, I'll take it. Ryder averaged 25. I mean, he came in and immediately changed the whole game for this team. We got the Suns in round 1, Isaiah Thomas, Zeke, and Chris Mullin. We beat him in 4. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! We're the real deal. No Brad Beal. It's going to be the Clippers. We had a close series against them last time, but we're back and we're better. We win game 3 and 4. Come on, 2-2 series going into game 5. 1995 playoffs. We're here, man. We lose game 5. Isaiah Ryder at 20. Oh, man. Game 6. Come on. Push it to 7. We're not ready yet. Purvis Ellison at 22. He tried. 33 from Mike. And the Bullets win the championship with Charles Barkley. Man. And like I was talking about, Danny Ainge, W name, retired. But like I was talking about, we're going to have some notable draft busts coming up here. In the 95 class, Joe Smith, first overall pick. Now, a big thing in Joe Smith's career is he had this under-the-table contract situation with the Timberwolves. It was crazy. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but the Wolves ended up losing, I believe, multiple first-round picks as a result of the whole deal. So, yeah, it was nuts. Lakers get Garnett. At 2, I will be taking Joe Smith, who, like I said, was first in real life in this draft. He's 6'10", 225 out of Maryland. 17 badges off the jump. Yeah, I mean, Joe Smith was expected to be great, of course. He got taken first, and he has 88 potential. 72 minimum is really low, but 88 max is not bad at all. I'm thinking we play him at small forward. His overall goes down 1, but we could use a small forward more than we could use a power forward. And him and Isaiah Ryder, I don't know. We might have something here. Doug Smith, let's pay him. Also need to re-sign some of my bots. Dang, Uncle Barry's 37. Shout out to Barry for sticking around all this time. Been a really fun video so far, especially now that we're actually starting to see some semblance of success. I mean, we made the 2nd round. I think this year will be even better. Joe Smith on the team. Like, it's going to be good. Progression. No, man. Things were just starting to look up for us. This can't be happening right now. My whole team's getting worse. Now, Joe Smith didn't actually get worse. It was just from me changing his position. But everybody else is actually getting worse. All simultaneously. It's crazy. Isaiah Ryder, you're going to have even more on your shoulders. The rookie Joe Smith, pressure's on for you too. Charles Barkley does it again. He's been moving differently in this video. He's moving like he got banned from McDonald's. I mean, 4 straight MVPs or 4 straight championships. Dang! He had 3 straight MVPs, couple years off, then got a couple more in a row here. So yeah, he's been really going crazy for sure. Damon Stoudemire, quite the rookie year, 21 a night. They called him Mighty Mouse, I think because he was a little bit shorter out there. Isaiah Ryder averaged a smooth 25 a night. As we were the 4 seed again, 55 wins, around the same total as last season. Now let's see what we can do here in the playoffs. Got the Utah Jazz in round 1, and we get smacked. Shawn Kemp beats us here, and the Sonics go to the finals, winning a chip with Hank Gathers. And wait, Barkley didn't even make the finals to defend his title. All 4 straight, ended up losing in round 2. So their dynasty might be more coming to an end there. Larry Bird retired, as did Moses Malone. I feel like Moses Malone has become underrated. One of the great rebounders of all time. We got a legendary draft class here, 1996. And 11th overall, my Golden State Warriors selected a player. I'm gonna have to double check his name because I forgot it. What was bro's name again? Hold on. It was Todd Fuller, okay? So my Warriors took a dude by the name of Todd Fuller. Here he is right here, 11th overall. And this was in a legendary class. They miss out on all these great players. It was bad. Todd never averaged over 5 PPG in his career and was out of the league after like 5 seasons. It was really just a downhill career for him. He got the most minutes, most opportunity in his rookie year, never got more, was out the league fast. I mean, it was just, it was bad. But don't worry, Todd. It's going to be all right, man. Going to be a part of the championship team of busts. It's going to happen. We're going to win a championship with these busts. And yes, I do remember as Joe Smith goes +4, Isaiah Rider goes 1. I'm telling you, Joe Smith and Isaiah Rider is going to be the championship 1-2 punch. No Draymond. Sam Bowie goes -3. That's not good. Chris Washburn down 3. He's a 60. Ooh. But like I was saying, man, I do remember the video we did in the past where I was drafting busts till I won a championship. That was back in 2K25. And I was like, man, we got to run this again because it was a video y'all seem to show a lot of love on and really like. I was like, why don't we do an all of NBA history counterpart to this video? It's only right, Do have some extensions to do here. Benoit Benjamin, what, our second pick? We made this video, back in 85. We'll extend him. Purvis, sure. Sam Bowie, we'll give you a couple more years. Bro, it's a shame with Sam Bowie that he's regressed on us. I wanted him to play more of a key part in our championship team. It's unfortunate what happened in his career with injuries. I think he could have been really, really good. I get that it looks crazy now that he went over, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, but at the time, I don't think it was that crazy. All right, another season in the books. How about Joe Smith? MIP, 17-8-4. We love it, Joe. Great season for Mr. Smith. And we're the 3 seed, 54 wins. Best team record-wise in the conference was the Clips with 56 wins. We had the second best record. It's just standings were based on divisions. It was this whole thing. So the Wolves got the 2 seed, even though they had a worse record than us. Anyway, 27 a night from Isaiah Rider, 17 a night from Joe. Benoit Benjamin still holding it down too. Vancouver in the first round. Get them out of here in 5 or 4. Because, anyway. Timberwolves in round 2. We won more regular season games than them. We're up 2-1. They'll tie it. They go up. Come on, get it to 7. Game 7. Conference finals triple on the line. This is the closest we've ever been to the conference finals in not franchise history, in this video's history. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. 31 from Joe Smith. And we got the Clippers in the conference finals. The Clippers, they've been the ones holding us back all these years. They always find a way to stop us. And they take game 1 and 2. No, not again. We win game 3. We lose the 4th. Win the 5th. Come on. 3-1 comeback. We're trying to get to the finals before the year 2000. It's close. We could come back from 3-1. Potentially? We lost this one, didn't we? 30 ball from Isaiah Rider wasn't enough. And the Knicks win again. Len Bias with another title. Dude, it's so tough. We're trying our best, but do you understand how much we're overachieving? Our best player's an 84 overall. You run into Mike and a 94 overall, power forward 93, whatever he is. Bro, it's just, they're going to be so tough to beat. We've gotten close. For the 97 draft here, our pick will be Antonio Daniels. He was drafted by the Vancouver Grizzlies. Expected to be really good. 4th overall pick, right? But was ultimately traded by 1998 for Mike Bibby and just never really panned out. Well, Antonio, here's your chance at redemption, man. We need you. The Spurs get Duncan. You have no idea. I thought I could just wait until my 24th pick and get him, but Antonio actually is no longer on the board, so I'm gonna have to see what team took him. He went to the Lakers, 15th. Okay. All right, there we go. Antonio Daniels, welcome. Why are the rookie contracts still so high? Okay, salary cap's back on. We're good. I keep having to turn it off to change the roster, and then it messes up the rookie contracts because I keep having to turn it off to make sure we get like our certain players back. Because this isn't a challenge of, oh, can we keep our players? It's a challenge of, oh, can we draft bust? So when I'm trying to get like 40 overall bots on the team, sometimes they won't sign. I turn off cap, and then it messes things up. Anyway, player progression. Joe Smith goes up 3. Isaiah, I was hoping you'd continue to get better. Bro, Chris, you are washed. It is time to give it up. Now, Antonio Daniels, he's a guard, which is awesome, man. It's incredible. He's got 82 potential. Man, I'll take it. I'll take it. Get a decent guard. Thank you. 98 draft. I'll tell you this. We got one of the bigger busts in history. That sounded crazy. And you know what? I think it might be time to move Isaiah Rider back to his natural position, the 2 guard. His overall goes up some more. And then we let Daniels be our actual PG. Yeah, that kind of balances us out more. Rotation is still pretty bad. Just to keep it frank with you. Did Sam Bowie retire? Oh, I guess he did. Appreciate you, Sam Bowie. Sorry you couldn't be here for the championship, bro. Took us too long. Maybe this will finally be the year we open up strong. We know regular season success is going to be here for this team. We've seen that time and time again. Can we get it done when the lights get brightest? We haven't been able to so far. Maybe this is finally our year. So our highest win total of the video, I believe, 59 W's this season. Otis, no. No Kings on All-NBA. Disrespect. We were the 1 seed. Okay, this is different. It's the first time we've gone into the postseason as a 1 seed. The first time we've gone into the postseason with 2 20 PPG scores in Joe Smith and Isaiah Rider. Antonio McDaniels. I keep saying McDaniels. Is that a player too? Antonio McDaniels? Let me look it up. No, that isn't even a player. I don't know why I keep saying that. But let's go ahead, get this postseason going. Antonio Daniels did have a really good rookie year. He was exactly what we needed as a floor general, a facilitator. We appreciate you, bro. Round 1, easy. Round 2, light work. Here it goes again. The Clippers. Game 1 they take. Game 2 we take. They win the 3rd. No! The Clippers have our number. And the Knicks got the Clippers number. They've beaten them back-to-back years. Isaiah Rider's doing everything he can, and it still isn't enough. Bernard King retired. 1998 draft. One of the most known, one of the biggest busts in NBA history. Michael Olowokandi, 7 foot with a 7'8" wingspan. With physicals like that, how do you not pan out? Well, he was a first overall pick, and his career, it's up there with some of those big men who just never panned out at all. Like I said, one of the biggest busts in history. Never did much of anything in the league. Michael, we need you to lead us to a championship, okay? Well, maybe not lead us. This isn't Corey Brewer. Auto-generated player named Corey Brewer, I guess. But Michael Olowokandi, welcome to the team, man. Already off jump is what, a 76? That's good enough to get minutes with us. We'll see if maybe the draft class juiced up his potential some. You can only hope. Joe Smith up to an 86. He's progressed so well. Isaiah Rider up to an 85. I think that's from me changing his position. Antonio Daniels gets a little bit better. Chris, bro, you are a 56. Give it up. The game has left you. It was never with you. Michael Olowokandi, though. Tell me your potential's at least in the 80s. They gave you some pity potential. 84. All right, we'll take it. Michael Olowokandi's my best big man, and I'm trying to win a chip. Can't wait for the 2003 draft. We can draft legendary draft bust LeBron James. Nah, I'm just playing, of course. But we do have the 2000s decade, the 2000th century, the turn of the millennium, right? Something like that. Coming up here soon. We're in 1998, now 99. And some of those draft classes, early 2000s, they were rough. So we got a couple bad ones coming up, meaning that we're likely to have some busts. Or, well, there's always some busts in each draft. Pretty similar to success to what we've seen the past couple years. We win 58 games. Golly, the Hornets won 65. That's not good. We're in the 2 seed here. The Grizz also got 65 in our conference. And we got to worry about the dang Clippers. 20-11 from Joe Smith. Me, when I go get a haircut, I got to worry about those dang Clippers and then messing up my hairline. Olowokandi, 12-6 as a rookie. We love it. Round 1 is the Suns. We almost lost in round 1. That would have been embarrassing. Almost lost to Danny Manning, W name. T-Wolves, game 7. Man, really? We better win this one. I'm simming right through it. We lost. It went to OT, too. Isaiah Rider tried with 28, 22-15 from Joe Smith. Nick Van Exel dropped 34, Nick the Quick. And the Grizz end up smacking the Wolves, win the title over the Hornets. 1999 draft. We got Jonathan Bender, had a short NBA career despite being the 5th overall pick. He had knee issues, retired at 25 years old. That's right, only 25, and ended his career. But post-career, he's had success. He became an entrepreneur, did charity work and stuff. So, you know what, Jonathan? Respect, bro. Like I said, if you make the NBA, it's a huge success. And he came out of high school, too? I didn't even know that. He's 6'11" on the wing? Hold on, John. That's a pretty fire player build to have. 6'11" and you're a small forward? It's nice. Obviously, it didn't pan out because of the injuries and everything, but a little bit ahead of his time when you think about it. Let's bring all our guys back. Joe Smith has been pivotal for us, 100%. Player progression, what you got for me here? Okay, Oliver Candy goes up 3. That's actually really good. A lot of the rest of the guys are getting worse. Chris Washburn's still going. John Bender, only a 67 off the jump and has 84 potential. You know what, John? We'll see what happens with you, man. I don't know that you'll reach that potential, but it sure would be nice. Any extensions to take care of? Benoit Benjamin, our second pick of the video. We'll bring him in on an extension. And you know the interesting thing about Oliver Candy? He was the first pick and he was 23 in the draft. You don't really see stuff like that these days. That's something that's really changed with the draft. I mean, these 18, 19-year-olds who maybe aren't as good or as polished as certain 22-year-olds will go higher off the strength of, oh, this guy's younger, he's got potential. So that's definitely changed in the NBA. Shaq's your MVP, 29, 13, and 3. Man, Shaq, we can't draft anybody good. I wish we had you. Isaiah Ryder, 24, 4, and 6. Where will we be without him and Joe Smith? 54 wins on the season. Let's get to it. Postseason time. Let's win this championship in the year 2000, the turn of the... Smack my desk. I was trying to say the turn of the century. Mighty Mouse is winning chips and we can't win a thing? Yeah, bro. Yeah. I don't know how Joe Smith, Isaiah Ryder, and Oliver Candy are doing anything, though, to be fair. So I guess I should be happy we're exceeding expectations. I want to at least get a couple chips, though, before it's all said and done. Is this the Kwame draft? Is this the Kwame draft? No, not yet. Oh, this is the Stromile Swift draft. What are you doing with the headband? You're wearing the headband at your eyebrows. Your head looks crazy. I'm gonna edit that out. But yeah, Stromile Swift, prolific dunker. He was, I believe, let me check my sources here. He was the 2nd overall pick in the 2000 draft. Now, the 2000 draft wasn't necessarily the best one, but he was the 2nd selection in this one and never really ended up doing too much. But Stromile, Hedo Turkoglu, my team legend, goes number 1. Stromile, you got another chance here. He had some, I don't know if he had injury issues or if it was just that things didn't pan out for him. He's a center? No, there weren't really any injury issues. He was athletic, big time dunker. I even saw a highlight video of his dunks that popped up recently, but he just never put it all together in his career. So there you go. Chris Washburn, you know what, bro? You're our Udonis Haslem. You just keep a job. John Bender goes +3. Isaiah, you can't be getting worse. Stromile. The whole team's falling off. This is so bad. But Chris Washburn's nearly in the 40s, bro. This is insane. He peaked year 1. But Stromile, what's up with you, man? 78 regular potential, 78 minimum, 84 max. All right, not too shabby. I'm gonna move Mr. Swift to the power forward spot, and yeah, we're all squared away. Yeah, I guess him at the 4 would probably be the best fit. Not a bad addition at 78 at all. We could use him for sure. I know I mentioned it earlier in this video how I bulked up to about 180 pounds. And I know to most people being 6'3", 180, that probably sounds like, oh, you're still pretty skinny. And yeah, I am. But 4 years ago, I was 5'10", 5'11", 110 pounds. All right, so it came a long way. It's been a slow grind trying to do it healthily and everything, but I'm really happy with how far I've came, and I am really confident in saying that the gym, not to sound corny or anything, but like changed my life. Showing up to that every day, showing up to these videos every day, even if I do nothing else, at least having those wins, it means a lot to me. So, yeah. And I was showing up no matter the result, all right? I've been doing this YouTube thing for years. Before Danny 2K, before all this other stuff, I was still doing YouTube. Not to this level of success, which I appreciate y'all for, but I would do it regardless of if, you know, one person was watching or the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands that watch now, which is just unreal to think about. So thank y'all so much. 48 and 34. We're starting to slow down. 24 points tonight from Isaiah Ryder. Joe Smith was still 21 and 11. Stromile Swift had a good rookie season. 14 with 7 assists. But it's just, I mean, y'all see, the supporting cast is bad. I think we got like 60 overalls playing off the bench. Yeah, literally, it's rough. Round 1, we got the Lakers. We sweep them. Oh, shoot. Vancouver was just the 8 seed. Why is D-Rob on an 8 seed? But they just won the first round. Maybe we can take them down? Uh-oh. We're in the conference finals. We've been this far before, so no need to get too hyped. Y'all remember Too Hype? Allen Iverson leading the way for my Warriors. They also got Stevie Franchise. They're up 2-0. Uh-oh. 3-0. We get one. We lose in 5. Kobe wins the chip with the Pistons. Man, once, because I want to remain confident. Once we get that championship, bro, it's gonna be so exciting. It's gonna be such a happy day. And in this 2001 draft, there's no question who we're taking. He was selected number 1 overall in real life. He can't put a single post move to memory and do it 2 times in a row. He can't play. I'm talking about Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown. And again, props to him. He made the NBA. All that needs to be said first. But Kwame Brown was so bad, Mike came out of retirement to try and mentor him, and that didn't even work. But number 1 out of high school, Kwame, that's a huge success. Regardless of how well you did, those checks were still clearing. Olowokandi and Kwame getting drafted within years of each other, and these teams still kept taking these bigs, man. Some about big men. We've seen it in this video. Some about big men. They just tend to be busts more often than some of the other positions. That's what I've observed. Joe Smith, not right now. You can't be getting worse at 26. Olowokandi's getting worse at 26. Hey, John Bender's progressed solidly his first couple years. Washburn's a 49. Why are you still going? Crafty post-scoring crasher is his build. No, his build should be whatever Barry the Bot is, bro. His build name should be blank. He's not good at anything. Kwame Brown, 81 max potential. Let's hope Kwame. 02 draft is going to be one that I'm very excited for. We'll explain why once it comes around. It seems like the Trae Young trade rumors are really heating up. I saw Shams posted that the Wizards are Trae's preferred destination. Granted, I think he prefers to go there because they might be more likely to give him the money and they seem to actually have interest in him. Just my thoughts. But then I also saw that Chris Middleton and CJ McCollum got ruled out for the game tonight. And CJ hasn't missed a game all year. It just seems a little bit of weird timing to me. Trae reposted like a thank you video to Hawks fans. But regardless, it's had me checking my phone a bunch. So if this video doesn't come out on January 7th, it will only be because a Trae Young trade went down. Now I'm hoping what doesn't happen is as soon as I press publish on this video, the trade goes through. Because that would be really unfortunate. I'm still posting the Trae video too, but it would probably hurt this video in the short term. Regardless, we're the 8th seed now, 40-42, still no rings. And some of that is to the fault of this dude hitting that 1 game winner, bro. Y'all remember that? That was worst moment of this video, undisputed. It won't get any worse than that. If it does, oh, we're really cooked. Isaiah Ryder averaged 24. Sonics got upset by the 8th seed last year, and it happened again! We beat them by 1! Isaiah Ryder averaged a 30 ball in round 1, and we're on to the next. San Antonio, Duncan C-Web Nash. Oh, Steve Nash is averaging 40 assists a game. And guess what? It isn't enough. That's for not getting me on the podcast, buddy. Still, my question hasn't been featured on Bron's podcast, Steve. What's going on? Next up is the Golden State Warriors. They beat us last year, and they're going to do it again. All that excitement. We beat some real quality teams just to get absolutely destroyed by the Golden State Warriors. Michael Jordan retired. 2K got that right on the nose. Him retiring in 02, except this time he played his career all the way through without retiring for baseball, and then after the last shot and, everything else. 02 class. I think that this is going to be a really fun pick for us here. We could have gone other ways. There are guys who may be considered bigger bust in this class. He went first. Dang it. So I want to take Jay Williams here. Reason being, Jay Williams had really high potential, but he was unfortunately involved in a motorcycle accident, and that derailed his career completely. I believe he may have had to retire right after that, or he came back and it just wasn't the same. Regardless, we want to give Jay a fair chance here. So welcome to the team, Mr. Williams. And next year, I think you know exactly who we're taking. 2003, probably one of the most famous draft busts in NBA history. Dang, why's my whole team in free agency? Is my guy still going? Oh no, that's Dennis Hobson, who's a 56. Did Chris Washburn finally retire? I think he did. He finally called it quits. He said, yeah, I'm not even a 50 overall anymore. I'm done. Thank goodness. Purvis Ellison's about wash. Yeah, this team is really deteriorated from a role player standpoint. A lot of our guys have just gotten so much worse. But hey, we'll stick by them. It is what it is. Player progression. There you go, Joe. Up 1. Stromile goes up a couple. That's good. John Bender up a few. Kwame +3. And And yeah, the unction at the end of the bench there. We are now entering the Kobe Bryant era. I will say, I think it was really clever from 2K with the eras to make it to where each era starts before a really fun draft class. Like the Jordan era starts in 91, 92, you get Shaq. Magic and Bird era starts in 83, you get Jordan in 84. Kobe era starts in 02, you get Bron in 03. Bron era in 2010, you get, Kyrie and Kawhi. That's a cool draft. Curry era is 2016-17. I guess you get 2017 draft might be the worst of them all in the eras, but still cool, and it has Tatum. Like, it's not bad. Solid season this year. We won 49 games. The Shaq attack is just taking over the league. But how about Jay Williams? 17 points, a rebound, 4 assists. I just realized I didn't even check his potential. Put it in reverse, Terry. But I didn't even check his potential. I was about to say I didn't even put it in reverse. We're the 2 seed here, kind of a Mickey Mouse 2 seed, because you see the Wolves and the Jazz have better records than us. Jay, tell me that potential's high, because again, his career was really derailed by injuries and stuff. He's got 91 max potential. Jay Williams could be the guy who brings a championship to this Sacramento franchise. Shoot, we could win it right now. Well, we might lose to Seattle in round 1. That's exactly what'll happen. We beat Seattle when we were the 1 seed, or when we were the 8 seed, they were the 1 seed. They got us back here, them being the 2 seed, or us being the 2 seed, them being the 7 seed. Sheed is your finals MVP. Struggling to put together coherent sentences this little stretch of the video. Len Bias retires. Len had a crazy career. 4 championships and an MVP, 4 finals MVPs as well. Played pretty much the whole time in New York, but then went to Phoenix for a farewell tour. Also, our guy here, Dennis Hobson, retired. The game had left him about a decade ago, but the checks kept clearing, so he kept playing. 03 class, you know what time it is. Darko Milicic, selected 2nd overall, over Melo, over Wade, over Bosh. Just absolutely insane. They call him the edge enforcer. I don't want to find out what that means. And again, it's another big man. I'm just saying, I'm not here for big man hate or anything. But a lot of these busts, bro. A lot of them. Bron's going to H-Town. Darko, welcome to the team, big dog. Maybe he has some potential in the draft class. I highly doubt it. Kwame, Darko. I mean, this team is just, oh, man. All right. Darko Milicic, his potential, 79 max. That's generous. That's generous, so we'll gladly take it, okay? We got to pay John Bender. Earl Watson, he was not supposed to be here last year, but somehow snuck his way in. Just to make sure that doesn't happen again, I'll sign some 40 overall bots out of free agency. Be sure we don't have Earl Watson on the squad. We didn't draft you, buddy. There we go. We'll just sign some of these 40 overall dudes. With the trade deadline coming up, what do y'all want your favorite team to do? I want my Warriors to trade Jonathan Kuminga because we've been talking about it for 10 years. Jay Williams +6. That might be the single biggest progression we've seen out of any player on this team, which really is sad. But usually our guys maybe go up 3 if we're lucky. We get a +6. That's huge. Purvis Ellison down to a 59. Same thing for Felton Spencer. Felton had some good years, y'all remember? He was averaging like 16. He was kind of hooping for a little bit. 04 class coming up next. J Kidd is your MVP. 24, 6, and 10. Bron and Peja on the same team over in H-Town. We are the 5 seed. Jay Williams averaged 22, 2, and 6. Isaiah Ryder averaged 19. His scoring has slowed down since we got Jay Williams, which is cool. Joe Smith hasn't had to do as much. It's more of a team effort, which I like. Stromile Swift continues to do his thing. Oliver Candy isn't bad either. Round 1, we got the Sonics. Bro, please get me out of round 1. Oh, God. Vince, bro. You're stressing me out. I'm going to end up bald like you. We keep losing like this. Hedo Turkoglu, my team legend. Finals MVP. Another year. Still no championships. So we head into the 2004 offseason. Dang, Felton, Purvis, and Doug retired. And in this 04 draft, we got a player who I wasn't too familiar with. I don't know if the person who created this draft class even has him in here. Yep, it's Rafael Araujo. Now, he averaged, I believe, 3 points and 2 rebounds for his career and was out of the league after 2 seasons after being the 8th overall pick. Some of y'all might not even heard of him. I hadn't heard of him, so I started researching for this video. So, yeah, Raphael, not very good, but I think he did do some stuff overseas as well. Oh, man. Sebastian Telfair. Nah, he was the 13th pick and had a 10-year career. Raphael's way worse, bro. Gotta go with Raphael here. And a lot of the fun of these videos, at least for me, is learning about all these different players who might not have necessarily panned out. It's fun to find out about guys who you weren't all too familiar with. Learn some new NBA history, some new NBA lore. So yeah, that's always cool. All right, I'm hoping Jay Williams continues to get better. They said that max potential was 91. I need him to use every bit of that potential, get as high an overall as he can. He's up to an 86 now. Joe Smith, Isaiah Ryder stay the same overalls. Darko gets no better after year one. I'm guessing Raphael's potential isn't anything special. He's capped out off the jump at a 73. Oh, wow. Well, he's basically going to get no better. What a season we are having. Number 1 seed, baby. 47-14. We only have 380 plus players, by the way. It feels like the 2K simulation is definitely showing our guys a lot of love, and I'll take it. We need it after all we've been through here. We might be in a unique situation that we've really never been in. We did have one other 1 seed year, but this year it's going to be, the win total is probably going to be higher than the last time. I think the last time we were the 1 seed was maybe 60. We might end up around the same here. But regardless, we might be in a spot where we're going into the playoffs as nearly the favorite to win the NBA championship. That doesn't even feel right for a team like this. We win 58. We actually end up as the 2 seed. Pau Gasol, MVP. There you go. I want Iguodala. Don Nelson, Coach of the Year for your Sacktown Kings. Nobody gets an All-NBA nod for us. That's ridiculous. Kings get a 2 seed. Jay Williams doesn't get it, averaging 23. Even Joe Smith, 19 and 11. Shoot, Isaiah Ryder with his 20. Round 1, we got the Lakers. Ray and KG is quite the duo. They just need Paul to pull up. Be sure to bring some fresh drawers, Paul. I'm gonna edit that out. But yeah, then they basically have that Celtics team. We're getting smacked. Get swept. I mean, they have more talent than us, I won't lie. Golly, Dirk. But Dirk just averaged 39 and 13 in the final. Won a championship. But I don't know. I thought off of our regular season success, we might be able to do a little something. Guess not. In this 05 draft, we're going to go with a guy who did have a long career, but never lived up to the potential of being the 2nd overall pick. If you don't know who I'm talking about Marvin Williams. Like I said, had a good long career, but I want to see him do more here. And if y'all remember last time we had Marvin Williams in the original Draft Bus video, you know this is going to be fun. And Earl Watson somehow keeps sneaking onto my basketball team. I don't know how he keeps. Kwame, priority number 1 is re-signing you. Only reason being, there's nobody else to re-sign. Also bringing the 60 overall dude to sit my bench. And we are ready to go. Jay Williams is an 89. Oh, Joe, come on. Down to Marvin Williams, I feel like should have some decent potential for sure. 83 max. It's not horrible. How did this dude go up 60 overalls? You were a 0 before? Why do these guys like Terrence Kane or Roland Harrington, like, why do they have build names? We're acting like they're good at stuff. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you're a 40 overall. You're about as good as me. Pau Gasol, back-to-back MVPs. There you go, Gasol. Chris Paul, Rookie of the Year. 61 wins for the Pistons. Stevie Franchise, All-NBA first team. And we are the 5 seed, 51 wins. Not as many as last year, but still over 50 wins. That makes you a great ball club. 26, 3 and 8 from Jay Williams. Beautiful stuff. And we had 5 guys, no burgers, averaging 10 plus, nearly 6. Marvin Williams averaged 9.7 in his rookie year. Round 1, it'll be the Sonics. I mean, stop! Wait, can we come back? Oh, bro, like, just stop. I just want a chance. They went on to win the chip, too. It's obviously a game of matchups, but who knows? Had we beat them, maybe we go all the way. 2006 NBA draft. Actually, I was going to say I need to check who we're drafting here. I know exactly who we're drafting here. Adam Morrison. Morrison was the 3rd overall pick in this class. Great in college at Gonzaga. Some people regard him as one of the greatest college players to ever do it, I believe. I'm not a huge college guy, but that's what I've heard. And yeah, just never really panned out in the league. The Bobcats? Y'all really took him. Y'all really took Adam Morrison. I'm trying to do a video here. I'll give you a chance to right your wrongs. There you go. They just traded the pick again. Yeah, y'all can't be helped. Chris Paul! Okay, welcome to the team, Mr. Morrison. We'll take the team options here for Raphael and Darko, who quite literally have not gotten better since their rookie years. But you know who has gotten better? My guy, Jay Williams. Make sure to bring out the Brinks truck for him. He's our franchise's only hope. And he just got worse. Joe Smith's regressing. Isaiah Ryder's regressing. Marvin Williams didn't get any better. Tell me my guy Adam Morrison has some sneaky potential here. Starting off his career at 78. He was 22 going into the league, so 4 years of college, huh? 82 potential. What type of shoes is he hooping in? Are those work boots? Oh no, they're Nikes. My bad. I'm sorry if you have these shoes personally, but I think those are some of the ugliest shoes I've seen for basketball. I'm re-signing some of my guys here. I guess I probably should have shown I re-signed Isaiah Ryder as well. And yeah, we'll go ahead and did one of my 40 overalls I've sit in the bench really decline an offer, buddy. Come on. It's a job. Take it. I'm going to need Jay Williams to put on a real heavy backpack for us here, more so a weighted vest with how much he's going to have to carry. Don't worry though, help is on the way soon. 07 draft coming around. You might know who's here to help. LeBron James, your MVP. Yeah, we know how this goes. Bron tends to win quite a few of these in the 2K simulation. Look at Hito go, man. 25 a night. This year, no playoffs. And I don't even blame our guys as much as I blame this conference for being ridiculous. You had to get 50 wins to make the playoffs here in the Wild Wild West. So we just didn't have what it took. 25 a night from Jay Williams wasn't enough. And the thing is, too, in a situation like this, you're playing all these elite teams on a night-to-night basis. You can't inflate your record by beating up on bad teams because there just aren't that many bad teams. You know what I mean? If we were in the East, it would have been sweet. We would have had a top 6 seed, but we weren't. 07 draft. You know what time it is. If you don't, we're going for one of the sadder stories in league history. Greg Oden. Oden, heaps and bounds of talent, man. Very talented player, but the injuries just completely derailed his NBA career. He was picked number 1 over Kevin Durant, and that was for a reason. Not to say that he would have had a better career than KD. Durant's still doing it to this day, but Oden could have been something special. And hopefully this time around we get to see him be special. He's an 82 overall off the jump. Did the draft give him some nice potential? Oh yeah, it did. We got our superstar. A championship is coming to Sacktown. Light the beam, baby. We're gonna have the beam lit for the next month once we win a championship. The month after we win a championship, that beam's gonna stay lit. All right, 97 max potential. I would say in the next decade, we got this championship in the bag like some extra fries you get from Five Guys. You know what I mean? Did that even make sense? I don't know. I'm kind of hungry recording this. I maybe had Five Guys like once or twice in my life. It was good though. I understand the hype for sure. This dude's an 84 overall playing for the Sioux Falls Skyforce. I'd be sick. Marvin Williams goes up too. Joe Smith and Isaiah Ryder unfortunately regressing, but listen, we're good. We got Greg Oden. LeBron James, we're good. We got Greg Oden. Greg's coming for that MVP. Just wait. Just wait. K Dizzle did win Rookie of the Year, but Greg averaged 19 and 9 as a rookie. Oh my goodness, we're in for something special. We won 47 games on the year. The Jay Williams, Greg Oden pick and roll is going to be historic. Chris Paul, speaking of pick and rolls, this dude knows his way around a pick and roll. Chris has just been chilling at the crib for the last month. What happened? Are they ever going to find a solution to that whole situation in LA? They need to get Chris on to his next spot. Game 7 with Memphis, sure, I'll jump in the Simcast. I was thinking I didn't want to jump into many first round matchups because we got a lot of seasons to get through in this video, but now we're in 08 and still ringless. These first round matchups hold some weight, and we're going to lose another one. 38 from Jay Williams. He left it all out there on the floor. Greg Oden 19 and 5. I need my other guys to be better. We need more scoring, more support, as AI, no ChatGPT, is your finals MVP. He's played for the Warriors, Denver, Orlando, all types of different squads for Mr. Iverson. Greg looked good in his first ever postseason, but like I said, oh, Isaiah Ryder's out of here. No, man. I needed you to keep going. He is 37 though. Dang. Don't worry though. We got somebody who should be able to fill in a little bit of that scoring punch. The second overall pick in the 2008 NBA draft behind D Rose, Chicago's very own. I'm talking about Michael Beasley. Yep, he was the second overall pick in 08. career just never really panned out. Great scoring talent. Miami might not have been the right situation for him to get drafted into in real life. I think he said some things about like his role on that team and maybe it wasn't the best fit. But don't worry, Mike Bees, you're getting another chance. This is going to be fun for sure. Michael Beasley, Greg Oden, Jay Williams. We're about to run the league. Greg Oden goes +6. Yes. And Beasley coming in at an 82 leads me to believe he's got some potential. Oh, yeah. 85 max potential, but 88 regular potential. That's interesting. Could he hit that 88 ceiling? That would be awesome. We got quite a few power forwards, but it's just kind of what it is. We're going to have to make it work. 09 draft up next. And there's a consensus guy to go with here. He was the 2nd overall pick. I'll give you a hint. Maybe if you know ball, you know who I'm talking about. I feel like this video has been 90% yap, 10% draft, and 0% championships. But hopefully we can at least make it 1% championships here very, very soon. I don't know. I enjoy just sitting down, chilling, talking to y'all as I make these videos. That's one of my favorite parts of doing this. Just talking about random stuff and then people leaving comments or feedback based on that. That's really fun. Obviously, the actual game is cool too. Yesterday, we had a really fun moment in the video we did where all the AIs were facing off. I think I already talked about it in this video, but there have been some really fun gameplays that we've done lately. LeBron James is your MVP, averaged 33 a night. The Brody, Rookie of the Year in Cleveland. Greg, All-NBA second, 23-11. He's here to save Sacramento. 4 seed, 58 dubs. It's showtime. And Jay Williams is still getting me 25. Mike Bees is a rookie, average 16. I mean, y'all know Michael Beasley. He could get open in a phone booth. 1v1 legend. Doesn't lose 1v1s. I think he did say he lost to Bam. Round 1 against Denver starts slow, but we win a couple. Oh, we got momentum. We're into round 2. Lakers, KG Ray. They've got KG running at the 3. Interesting. And they're still going to give us a belt. We get swept. But we'll be back and better next year. Chris Paul wins the ring. Probably didn't think you'd hear that sentence today, but there you go. Glenn Robinson retired. All right. 2009 draft. Like I said last year, we were alluding to this. The 2nd overall pick in this class just never panned out. Another one of those big men we talked about who just didn't work out at all. And we are talking about Hasheem Thabeet. Yup. Do they even have him in the draft class? That voice crack was ridiculous. Does this class not even have him in the game? Oh, no. Okay, well, I'll tell y'all what. Here's what we're going to do. Yeah, because he's not in here. I am going to draft some really bad player. We'll have him as a placeholder. And then we'll add Hasheem Thabeet into our league. We'll custom download him. So, yeah, that's how we'll do it. Dang, he wasn't even in the draft. That shows you it was bad. There he is, Hasheem Thabeet. Thabeet's a 71 to begin his career. I mean, he really went 2 in the draft ahead of Harden, Curry, all these guys. Obviously, hindsight's 2020, though. It's easy to say that now. 78 max potential. Doesn't really have any upside for us here. Marvin Williams, we're giving the qualifying offer, taking the team option for Greg Oden. Thank goodness. I skipped by that, so I'm glad that ended up working out. Stromile Swift, let's pay. Marvin Williams, yup. We got a bunch of other guys, too. We got Joe Smith, Kwame, Joe, sure, you can have some more years. Joe Smith fell off so bad. 30, and I need to get Adam Morrison back as well. Adam Morrison's become a respectable 81 overall. I'll gladly take that for Morrison. Oden up to a 91, now the best player on the team. Mike Bees up to an 85. The team's looking better and better. LA Lakers, I want to see y'all again this year. It's not happening. We're not getting swept. We can compete. Kevin Garnett wins MVP, ending LeBron's reign of terror over that award. No All-NBA for Greg Oden. What? We only won 44. Greg was at 22-11. Mike Bees averaged 17. Jay Williams averaged 24. Disappointing to say the least. I thought we'd win more. We do have 68 overall Antonio Daniels starting at the 2 guard. Rookie Steph got his Hornets to the playoffs there. 2-2. We go up 3-2. Get him out of here. Okay, we're on to the next. It's the Utah Jazz. And you know what? Before we get to this, I think we need to make some adjustments. I can't have 68 overall Antonio Daniels starting at the 2 guard. Adam Morrison, can you play the 2? Better than Marvin Williams can. Adam Morrison, you are our new starting shooting guard. All right, buddy. And we're going to do a 9-man rotation. Leo Mayo Ayo was our coach. So let's do 9-man rotation, shorten things up a bit. Matter of fact, it's the playoffs. Let's go 8-man. I'm tired of losing. Utah, led by Brandon Roy, a tough opponent for sure. But we beat them. The adjustments, Coach Danny. All right, we're taking on my Warriors now. Allen Iverson leading the way. Did he leave the Warriors then come back, or am I bugging? We're 2-2. We go up. Oh, it's game 7. Please. One win and we'll be in the finals. It's been such a long haul. We started this in 84. We're now in 2010. It's close. All right, let's get in here, man. Tie game, 2:29 to go. For y'all who've been watching this long, I know you're feeling nervous. Or maybe you don't care. Maybe you fell asleep with the video on. I'm feeling nervous because I've been recording this thing all day. Kwame Brown will give it into Jay Williams. Williams defended by Allen Iverson. Jay waiting on the Kwame screen. There it is. Williams is tired as a result of our shorter rotation. That won't stop him from getting to the rim and finishing, plus the foul. Jay Williams, a little bit of a poster action. You know, kind of a rim grazing posterizer, but we'll take it. He turned around on the free throw and missed. Bro, come on, man. Come on. Swaggy P did this and lost all his swag. Now look at you. Oh, man, Jay. Come on. Robin Lopez with the ball. Rolo will hit Iverson. Iverson gonna give it over to Franchise. Francis swings it over to Richard Jefferson. Baldy. What's up, Richard? Jefferson taking his time. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. He'll drive, rise up. Jumper is off. Greg Oden flies in there for the rebound and gives it to Jay Williams. Williams to Williams. Marvin Williams this time. He'll throw it to Jay. Jay down to Oden. Greg. Beautiful positioning. And he'll finish. We're up by 4. Okay, still over a minute and a half to go. There is no need to be celebrating this early, all right? We got plenty of time left. Allen Iverson gonna hit Richard Jefferson for a tray. He misses. Rolo the board. Blocked by Oden. Robin Lopez thought it was sweet. Thought he had the second chance points there. No such luck for him because Greg Oden's there for the rejection. Jay Williams with the ball. Oden will come set him one. Williams has Oden popping out. Oden doesn't want the mid-range. He'll hand it off to Morrison, to Beasley. Back to Adam. 4 on the shot clock. Williams has room. Fires a 3. It's off. Dubs grab the rebound. Still a minute to go. Boris Diaw. Ball finds its way to Iverson. Iverson. Oh, beautiful spin into the midi. He misses. Diaw back taps the board. It ends up in our hands. Mike Bees grabs it. It'll go to Adam Morrison. Now to Jay Williams. Williams up the middle. And Robin Lopez sending that one into the expensive seats. That one went into the first row. But what a block. Greg Oden into Mike Bees. And there's a foul. They had one to give, so I guess makes some sense there. Marvin Williams into Greg Oden. Greg at half court draws the double, swings to Morrison. He'll let it fly and score a gutsy shot early into the shot clock there, especially when we have the lead. But hey, he knocked it down, so I'm not going to complain. We're now up by 7. That might have just successfully put the Golden State Warriors away here and punched our ticket to the NBA Finals to battle for a Larry O.B. Robin Lopez into Allen Iverson. Iverson dancing here on Adam Morrison, trying to get to the rim, crossing over, hits Jefferson. Trey Ball off. Ball game. We're on to the finals for the first time. 32 from Jay Williams, 20 and 17 from Greg Oden. Finally, we made it. Oh my goodness, we are here. Taking on a mediocre Pacers team. Their best player's 88 overall Stackhouse. For the first time, maybe ever, I can say, hey, our team is like significantly better. We lose the first. Okay, I take it back. We're down 3-0. We win 1. We lost in 5. That's what I get for, talking all that trash. 26 a night from Jerry Stackhouse. All I said was our team was better. I didn't say we were going to destroy them. Jay Williams averaged 28. Greg, 23. Mike Bees with 18. I do think going to the shorter rotation was more successful as Shaq retires in Orlando. But I do think going to the shorter rotation was more successful for us. Ultimately, didn't pan out fully, but what can you do? In this draft, you know who we gotta go with? Hopefully whoever made the class has him in here somewhere. They might not. I might have to add him. Nah, he's not even in here. Wesley Johnson, man. Oh my goodness. Wesley Johnson was the 4th overall pick in this draft class. I believe to the Clippers. Y'all might remember him. He did spend some years on the Clippers during the Lob City era. And it was just a disaster, dude. Never panned out. Yeah, Wesley Johnson. Again, props to him. He made the league. It's more than pretty much everybody can say, but didn't really pan out the way you would have hoped. Well, here's your second chance, Wesley. You can help us compete for a championship. Jay Williams declines his player option. Jay, pull back up, buddy. Don't have any other offers. You might as well. All right, we got Jay back. Also signed a 40 overall dude to fill out our roster. Progression, Beasley gets one better. Greg, I need you to keep improving, dude. Kwame gets worse. Adam Morrison, he didn't really get worse. It's just for me changing his position. And then I'm going to go ahead and do some contract extensions, and we'll be ready to jump into the 10-11 season. Last year, we made the finals and lost. This year, we're hoping to get back and, have a different result. Last year was embarrassing. Not that making the finals is bad, but the fact that we made it there and then only got one game, my hopes were just so high. LeBron James, your MVP, averaged a 30 ball. Wizards 161. Who is Aiden Jones? I don't know, but he must have snuck his way into my league. Jay Williams, All-NBA second, 27, 3, and almost 10 assists. I gave him a lot more minutes, as I did with Greg Oden, who averaged 23 and 13, and it led to more wins for us as well. 51 W's, pretty good. I think overall the shorter rotation was definitely the play here. Get our best guys out there because our team's kind of thin when it comes to depth. Round 1 against the Dubs. We're going 7. Man, I was AI. Yeah, we went 7 with them last year when we were trying to get our way into the finals. And this time, one of us is going to miss the second round after going to the conference finals. And it looks like the Dubs are out for revenge. They beat us 29 from Jay Williams. Rudy Fernandez went for 27 on us. My team legend. Oh, man. Elton Brand, finals MVP. Anybody still play my team these days? I know it's definitely fallen in popularity from its prime. Oh, we got to have a conversation about prime my team. But before we get to that, I want to go ahead and draft Derek Williams here. Second overall pick in the 2011 draft. I believe he was with the Cavs during Bron's second tenure. If y'all remember him from that, that's really the only thing I remember about Derek Williams. He came off the bench for that Cleveland team with Bron. Outside of that, yeah, Derek Williams, another forward, just didn't really pan out. I don't think he had much of a shot, which was kind of an issue going into the modern league and the three-point revolution. Might have just been a bad time for him to get drafted, but I don't know. This was even before Steph Curry was really letting him fly like that, and he still didn't do that well, so I can't even say that. Greg! Why are you not getting any better? Dang it! Did they give my guy Derek Williams any potential? He's at a 78 off the jump. 92 max? But a 99 bust percent. Oh, I've been clickbaited. He's guaranteed to be bad. He's guaranteed. 2012 draft is up next. It's a bad draft class. That's some auto-generated guys. Hold on. I want y'all to guess who we take here, though. Okay, there we go. We got a good draft class downloaded. I think you might have an inkling of who we'll take here. But, man, prime 2K my team. Really just prime, like 2K when it was at the height of its popularity. I'd say around 2K17. But my team, really, I would say was still popping till like 2K18, 19. I think the very peak that I can remember is when Jesser did that pack opening for the Pink Diamond Kobe, if y'all remember that. Probably one of the greatest 2K videos of all time. But now, I mean, it's just dropped off so much. I actually used to, like I said, I've done a lot of different stuff on YouTube before I started doing these videos. I used to actually post my team videos for a little bit, but man, I was spending money to open up the packs. I didn't have the bread for that. It was expensive, man. And even when I do the pack openings now to like build teams and stuff, I always recommend to y'all, don't go out and get VC to get those packs, bro. I would never recommend to do that. I just recommend for y'all to go on to My NBA and build yourself a little franchise. You can do all types of different challenges. As you've seen here on the channel, other YouTubers have done a lot of cool stuff too. You can get inspiration from those, or you can just go out there and make your own challenges, do your own thing. There's a lot of potential with it. So I feel like it's really fun. It's also free. Even if you wanted to do a My Career type situation, you could create your own player and then put them into a league and then use them and play the games and give yourself custom upgrades. Who is this Aiden Jones dude? He's having his own My Career in this video, I guess. Shout out to him, bro. Jay Williams, All-NBA second, averaged 25 and 10. But let me not go past my guy Greg Oden. 26, 15 rebounds, 3 blocks. With him going that crazy, us winning 51 games, who knows? Maybe it is finally the year Sacramento makes their long overdue breakthrough. Nuggets, we beat in 7. It was close, but we get out of there. Manu, you almost got us. Had me stressing. Almost ended up with a bald spot like you. Next up will be Utah. Jay Williams had 33 and 12. Oden had 33 of his own to close out this game 7. Wanted to shout that out before we get on to the next round where we go 7 with Utah. Nothing's going to be easy for us here. I mean, it is Brandon Roy and company, so I understand. Good win. Good win. We're on to the next. 26-12 from Jay Williams. Adam Morrison at 25. It'll be the Lakers in the conference finals. Ray Allen, J-Kid, KG, Tristan Thompson, who must be real young in the league here. Bro, the Lakers are our kryptonite. We can't beat them. We can't beat them yet. Let's have that growth mindset. You know what I mean? But we can't beat them. Jason Kidd just beat us and then retired. This is crazy. 2012 draft. Good job, Pacers. You see they just... Oh, I thought it said they fired him. No, I can't stand for this. Hold on. I don't like to interfere with what other CPU teams got going on. But no. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. No, I don't want to... Edit stat. I can't fire him? Oh, they're hating. Let's say Isaiah Thomas was the assistant GM. Oh my goodness. What's up, Zeke? All right, Indiana. I guess I can't intervene there right now. But yeah, we're going to be drafting the man with the most beautiful jumper besides me, of course. You know, my beautiful jumper. MKG. Mr. Kid Gilchrist came into the league. Just, I mean, that jumper was some nonsense, bro. Another masterclass pick by Michael Jordan under the Charlotte Hornets when he was helping run that team. He was the owner. He sold his stake in the team, I believe, though. 96 potential! MKG slipped through the cracks, has high potential. It's MKG time, baby. MKG, Greg Oden. We need to... Whoa. I forgot about free agency. Did I lose anybody here? No, we're good. But listen. Wait, we just lost Mike B. Oh, no, that can't happen. He went to the Suns. I'm gonna make sure we get him back. Yeah, that can't happen. Just completely forgot about free agency. What was I saying? I just need Jay Williams not to regress on me here soon. Sorry, Phoenix Suns, but this is a draft challenge, not a retaining my players challenge. So I'm gonna make sure my players end up back on my team. Everybody else is good though, yeah? Core's still intact outside of that. And to make sure we remain intact, let me go ahead and re-sign everybody else. Jay Williams, Marvin Williams, Stromal, Morrison, John Bender. Bro, we got all the Williams. There's Derek Williams. It's just everybody. If your last name's Williams, apparently you might be a draft bust. Greg Oden goes up 1. Jay Williams down 2. Dang it, Jay. I need you to hold it down for me a couple more years, but that might be too big of an ask here. Brandon Roy, your most valuable player, 29 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists from Roy. There goes my guy, Greg Oden, All-NBA second, averaging 25 and 13. He's only in the 6th year of his career. But Jay Williams with the regression, he wasn't as good, only 22 and 8, and that led to the team struggling a little bit. Mike Bees was still great. 7 seed, only 48 wins. We got the Jazz with Brandon Roy. This is going to be tough. Hold on. Come on. Yes! I think we were down either 3-1 or 3-0. We were down 3-1. Stormed back, won it behind 34 and 15 from the big dog, Greg Oden. He's averaging 35 and 11 through one round. Next up, New Orleans. Come on. Get out of here. Game 7. Who do y'all have? Back-to-back Game 7s here. Nothing can be easy for us. It's Wardell. Oh, yeah, I remember the Hornets having Curry. It's funny, too, because Dell Curry played there. Well, I guess that's really not actually funny. That's just something people say. They say, oh, yeah, that's funny. And then, it isn't funny. Nobody laughed. The Hornets were up big, or we were up big on the Hornets early in this game, but they've stormed back. Minute 54 to go. You know what? Don't mind if I do. I'll jump in here. Team seems to have caught some momentum as a 7 seed, making it all the way to the second round with a chance to go to the conference finals. Stromal Swift will give it into Jay Williams. Williams defended by Curry. Williams looking for Oden. Yep, we run this offense through Greg Oden, number 52. Going at Brook Lopez here. Little hook shot. Give me those. Brook, you can't handle this work. You can't. Steph Curry with the ball. Curry has Jason Richardson, Darren Williams. Nice squad. Steph working on Jay Williams. Fires a 3. It's off. How many guys have been named Williams in the NBA? It's insane. I guess it's a pretty common last name. Beasley to Derek Williams. It'll go to Stromal Swift. Swift walks it back out, gives it over to Mike Bees to Jay Williams. Oden will set him a screen. 9 on the shot clock. Jay, tired, gives it over to Beasley to Swift to Derek Williams. Derek driving, floating, can't finish. It's rebounded by Jason Richardson. He'll swing it to Darren Williams. Williams, the spin move. He'll stop in his tracks. Oh, nice find. Steph Curry. Good cut. Great pass from Darren. And that'll put the New Orleans Hornets within 3, making this a 1-possession game. Is that Scottie Pippen on the sidelines coaching us? Scottie Pippen's our coach. Jay Williams down to Greg. Oh, Odin had room but missed. Got his own board. Goes up again. Misses off the rebound. Oh, Scottie Pippen's furious. That is Scottie Pippen, isn't it? Look at him. He's throwing up his arms. He's like, man, I could do better right now today. Darren Williams down to Kevin Martin Kenyon. No, that's Kevin. He lays it in. Bro, Kevin O'Leary was in that new Marty Supreme movie. That's nuts. Michael Beasley into Jay Williams. Williams with our Kings having a 1-point lead. We can take our time. No need to rush. Williams up the middle. You had the lay. Call him Jay Simmons. He passed up the open layup. It'll go to Stromile Swift. 8 on the shot clock here. Swift to Williams. Jay working on Curry. Back out to Swift to Derek Williams. Tough 3 is off. Oh no. Oh no. I already see where this is going. Wardell, go ahead. 7 seconds on the clock. We've got the ball, or they've got the ball in the hands of the greatest shooter ever. Curry swings to Jason Richardson, who's open. He misses. Odin the board. We're good. Oh, I thought we were cooked. Odin first one misses. It doesn't matter, bro. We're all good. No time left for him anyway. Odin knocks down the second one. And that will do it. We are conference finals bound. Great win. Hard fought. Y'all know how I said I was checking my phone a bunch to see what's going on with the Trae Young stuff. These rumors are getting crazy. It seems like this deal might go down today. 25 and 19 from Greg. He's still averaging 32 with 13 boards. This is through 2 7-game series of basketball. That's ridiculous. Next up, we got the Dallas Mavericks. K-Love, Melo, Mike Conley. Oh, that's a good team. But they might not be more gooder than us. Oh, we lose in 6. Greg, you gave it your all, bro. You did. Melo gets a ring in a finals MVP. If that's any consolation, at least Melo got one. Nah, we don't care, actually. Let me see. Who do we have up next? Oh, yeah, this is a legendary draft bust here. Selected first overall in 2013. Of course, I'm talking about the man himself, Anthony Bennett. Bennett was out the league, I believe, within 4 years of getting drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers. And if you think about it, imagine if the Cavs nailed that pick, right? Then you've got Kyrie, you've got Bron. I mean, obviously, nobody really knew Giannis was going to be that good. But if you could have got even Victor Oladipo at 1, which is probably more realistic, or who else was high in this draft? Yeah, I guess like Victor Oladipo, they could have ended up with MC Dub. There were quite a few guys who didn't exactly pan out in this draft, but above them all, as far as busts go, is Anthony Bennett out of UNLV. Didn't really have a shot, relied a lot on his size and athleticism, and in the NBA, everybody's pretty big and pretty athletic, so you have to really just be sensational as an athlete if you want to stand out amongst the greatest athletes in basketball. All right, we're gonna sign the AA no batteries train here to go ahead and fill up the roster. AA train. Wonder if he's related to AA Ron. Greg Oden goes up 1. Jay Williams down 3. Stromile Swift down 2. MKG, I forgot about how stupid his potential was. Yeah, MKG and Greg Oden, they'll be lifting up a championship together at some point. Now, no doubt, right? No doubt. We could use some guards, though. So very badly, we could use some guards. Oh, yeah, and how rude of me not to check Anthony Bennett's potential. Let's see what we're working with here, Anthony. He's got a whopping 79 potential. Yeah, didn't expect it to be much. And the CPU signed Rio Chalmers to fill out the roster. No. We need to get him off the team and sign some 40 overall bot here. There we go. Because, yeah, we want to make sure we just have the draft bus rocking out on the squad. Good start to the season. Let's keep this up. We only ended up winning 46 after a really promising start. I thought we would do a little bit better, but it is what it is, I guess. Greg Oden, All-NBA second, 23 and 12 from Greg. And we're in the 3 spot despite our lackluster record, so I'll take it. MKG getting better, average 12 this year. There we go. H-Town Rockets should be an easy matchup out for them. They beat us in 5 games. Oh, they had Bron. That's right. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Bron and Curry will go at it in round 2 while we watch from the couch. Spurs win the chip. You have no idea. Tim Duncan, 2014 championship. 2K got the script with the Spurs, too. 2K knew. They won the 14 ring, right? Yeah, they did. Now, in this 2014 draft, I know who we're going here. It's Dante Exum, the 5th overall selection. Shout out to Dante for making his way back into the association, but just never panned out to the star level potential that people thought he had coming into the association, and was out of the league for some time. So like I said, props to him for being able to make things work. We could have also gone Jabari Parker here, I guess, because that was more of an injury situation, but I think Exum's the right pick. You know, all this is subjective too, so you could have your own take. Respect. If you think I should have took somebody else, I get it. I'm not going to argue with you about it or anything. That's one thing I'll see that happens sometimes, and you know, I get it. It can be frustrating, but I'll see YouTubers getting like arguments with people in their comment section. Bro, I don't think I could do that. I just, like, bro, if you think my videos suck, I'm not going to reply and be like, no, they don't. Like, go ahead, bro. That's all you're entitled to your opinion. If you didn't like this video, even if you say it in a way that's not like, I didn't like this video, even if you're like, wow, this ugly guy makes terrible videos, like, man, whatever. I'll keep it pushing. Michael Kidd Gilchrist up 6. Mike B's up 1. Che, man, down to an 80, and we just don't really have any guard play, but that's where Dante Exum really comes in for us with his 79. Dang nabbit. LeBron James, your most valuable player. 26, 8, and 8 from James. Joker on the Nuggets. 2K once again with the script there. We were the 1 seed. 54 wins. Greg, 25 and 12. Mike B's does his thing. Marvin Williams, average 6. MKG was at 14 a night. Yeah, great across the board. Now will it translate? The Hornets became the Pels, so now Curry is a Pelican alongside Tony Parker. No, come on, Wardell, chill. We win in 6. Next will be the Thunder, formerly the Sonics, with AD, Kemba, Damari Carroll's an 87, Uncle Vince, and DJ. It's 2-2. We win the 4th, or we win the 5th and the 6th. Yeah, and we're out of there. Conference Finals, Bron. I know you got us last year, but this is a different year for us. We're a better team. It's 2-2. We go up 3-2. Game 7. Every time it's got to be dramatic with this team, doesn't it? Here we go. Game 7 situation. It's going back and forth against Bron. He's trying to keep us from winning this ring. Buddy, you can't. 27 and 10 from Bees. There we go. NBA Finals. We got the Bucks. Jimmy, PG, Blake Griffin, Roy Hibbert, DJ Augustine's a 90 for some reason. We might see another DJ Augustine playoff game winner of doom. Who knows? Remember that on the Magic? Game 1, we take. They'll take the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th. No! Stop! Every time we lose in 5. 29 a night from Balake in the finals. Greg, I'm going to need more than 21 from you, dude. I am. Vince Carter retired 5 years early, huh? Because he retired in 2020 in real life. 2015 draft, it's no question who we're going here. I guess there is some conversation. You could go Okafor or Frank Kaminsky, but I'm going to go Jahlil Okafor, 3rd overall pick to the Trust the Process Philadelphia 76ers. I think that had Okafor gotten drafted 10, 20 years earlier as a back-to-the-basket big, he might have had a much longer NBA career, but it was just the wrong time for him. It never really had a shot, like a jump shot. So I'm not saying he never had a shot in the league. I'm not trying to hate on him. I didn't want that to get confused. But welcome to the team, Okafor. Hey, we'd be hyped if you did better for yourself in this career. Mike B's, bring him back. Of course, got to. And then let's re-sign Jay Williams. MKG is quickly developing, and he should progress this summer. Yep, he's up to an 89. Shout out to MKG. Dante Exum up a couple. We needed that guard help bad. And then Okafor, what's the potential on for him? 93 max? I love it. Let's hope, Jahlil. So more of this trade stuff is hitting my Twitter timeline, and they're saying Corey Kispert, Chris Middleton, and CJ McCollum have all been ruled out for the Wizards game tonight. Trae Young's ruled out. I think the trade's going to be CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert going to the Hawks, and then Trae Young goes to the Wizards. Now, what I do want to say here is I think there might be a pick involved from Atlanta going to Washington. Like, the Hawks are giving up a pick to get off of Trae Young, which is crazy when you think about it. You think about where Trae was. Let's just go back to the 21 playoffs. He leads the Hawks to the conference finals. They were close to a finals. It's kind of just been downhill since then, and now he's looked at as a player who seemingly has negative value. Not many teams are interested, but I like it for Washington. You get him while his value's really low, and maybe it works out real well for him. Bron, MVP again.
Greg Oden, All-NBA second, 21-12 from the big man. And we're in the 7th seed. 1 year with the 1 seed, another year with the 7th seed. This team just can't decide what they want to be as a squad. If they want to be good, bad, mid. Well, we want to be bad this year. We just came back from 3-0. Ah, Bron. Ah, Bron. Next up will be the Jazz. Jim Harden with Dwight Howard and Chris Bosh. Oh my goodness. This is our year. It feels different. It feels different. Spurs, they still have Uncle Tim. Oh my gosh, Tim's still going. He's with Bubble Butt Kyle Lowry. We're 2-2. We're 3-2. I told you it feels different. We're not losing the finals in 5. 99 potential legend Dante Green. If you know, you know. It's Chris Paul. It's Marc Gasol. It's Lou All. Game 1, they win. We take the 2nd. The 3rd, I'm telling y'all, it's different. It's different. Kings in 5. We have been at this for 32 years. And we've done it. 22-13-2 from Greg Oden. 3 blocks. Finals MVP. That's right, baby. We finally did it, but we're not done yet. We're going until the modern day. We got 10 more years to run it up. Who knows? Maybe win some more championships. Could we go back to back? I guess we'll find out here. Now, our next draft pickup, this one's easy, bro. Dragan Bender. Suns drafted him 4th overall back in 2000, and are we in the 16? We're in the 16 offseason. In 2016, drafted him 4th overall. Oh, man. What a terrible screw up that was. Just never panned out, man. The Suns had some bad picks. Josh Jackson, Dragan. There might be more guys I'm not thinking of at the moment. But Dragan, here's your second chance, man. 76 overall coming out of the draft. I remember he used to get sometimes really good in the 2K17 simulation because, you know, they give rookies pretty good potential. He's only got 77 potential, so it's basically downhill from here. All right. Anthony Bennett, Exum, will take the options there. MKG, our superstar, the second best player on a championship team. Who would have thought? Got to bring him back. Okay. Player progression. We got MKG going up 1. Look at Jaleel. We got a lot of picks, dude. Could we do like Mike B's at the 3, MKG at the 2, and then Okafor at the 4? I mean, it's in the name. Okafor. Yeah, we're gonna play him at the 4. I'm gonna edit that out. That was corny. Bad jokes, Nanny. We're entering the Wardell era. Listen, Curry, we're good. We got Greg Oden. LeBron James, your MVP, 25, 8-8 from the King. Sam Bowie's coaching now. He's the coach of the year. Why didn't he pull up to coach with us? Oh, that's right. We got Coach Scotty, and we're winning 61 games. Never mind, Sam. We're good. Greg, 23-11. Mike, 20. Mike Kid Gilchrist, 16. We're in a good position to go back-to-back. Take care of business in round 1. And winning 7 in round 2, narrowly escaping the Spurs. Is Tim still going? No, they replaced him with Uncle KG, who's in year 22. My goodness. We just beat the Clippers. I think it might have been a 3-0 comeback. Yes, indeed it was. Very Clippers of you to blow that lead. Cavs in the finals led by the Brody. Can we go back to back here? We haven't won a championship for over 3 decades, but when it rains it pours, 2 in a row. Mike Kid Gilchrist is your finals MVP, averaging 28-5 here in the battle for the Larry OB. That will put us at 2 championships on the video, both of them just being won. Can we go for the 3-peat as we head into the 2017 draft? For me, it's no question who we're taking here. That is Markelle Fultz, the number 1 overall pick to the Philadelphia 76ers. They actually had the number 1 pick in the universe, but Sixers took him first. His shot got messed up. A lot of stuff happened, man. And now he's out the league these days. It's unfortunate. I hope Markelle finds his way back into the association. And like I said, regardless of anything I say about, oh, this guy's a bust, man, they made it to the league, made millions. So I'm not talking trash about them, all right? It's just a term that's used. And I clarified that earlier in the video. I just want to reiterate that again because I mean no disrespect when I say it, all right? It's just a term that people understand when it comes to the draft. All right, Adam Morrison will resign. Cool. MKG goes up 1. There you go, Okafor +4. How about a 3-peat for the bust squad? Bust squad? Okay. Markelle Fultz, though, what's your potential? 94. Oh, it's Christmas. Christmas came late, January 7th. Yeah, well, we're here, bro. Markelle Fultz is nice. I really think we could go for 3. LeBron James MVP. Wardell for 3. Warriors in 0. We're not winning a thing. I was just trying to rhyme stuff. I don't know. Album dropping soon. Yeah, I'll never drop an album. If I dropped an album, we'll get to this in a second, actually. First round's a sweep. Second round, no. Come on. Game 7 coming up against the Clips. Evan Fournier's a 92! Shout out to Evan Fournier. He's been able to get his career back on track with the New York Knicks. He's played a good role for him. 92 overall Evan Fournier, though, no. We're losing to 92. All right, 32-13 from Greg, and the Clips win the championship, led by the dynamic duo of Giannis and Evan Fournier. Kobe retires, Dirk retires. Wow, what a retirement class. Paul Pierce gonna pull up to the Hall of Fame ceremony in a diaper. He don't want the same the wheelchair incident to happen again. I'm gonna edit that out. What am I saying, bro? I'm sorry, Paulie, my fault. Okay, so we got Marvin Bagley. Where is he? Marvin Bagley here in the 2018 draft class. Sacramento pulled to Sacramento, and funnily enough, we're using Sacramento here. It lines up perfect. But Sacramento pulled to Sacramento, drafted him 2nd overall. Luka was still on the board. Trey was still on the board. Shea got picked way later. I don't blame him for that, but I mean, they just completely sold, picking Marvin Bagley. Shout out to Bag, though, for showing a lot of resilience and still having a job in the league. He plays for Washington right now, I believe. And, you know, respect, man, for continuing to fight for your spot and still being around in the association, keeping a job. Now, Bagley, tell me you got some potential in this draft class. Oh, boy. 91 potential for Bagley. For some reason, these later draft classes, all the busts have juiced up potential. Look at Markelle up to an 84. Oh, we're winning this year. I know we had a down year last year. We look good. MKG's a 93. Yeah, they might as well have the championship ceremony today. Y'all see that clip of Wembanyama kicking the balls out of the rim, bro? That was ridiculous. How did he do that? You understand how insane that is, though? He's kicking it, not, jumping up to hit it or not jumping and hitting it or anything like that. He's using his legs. I know the whole Spurs organization was watching him do that, and they were like, no, he's about to get hurt. Oh, boy, we're on a run right now. How about a 70-plus win season? I knew when I looked at the squad that we were in for something special this year, and look at us go. Might actually get 70 if we can just win these last couple. Yep, 70-12. Giannis is your MVP. Downtown with my son, Kawhi Leonard. If you know, you know. This year, though, you gotta win the chip. You lose, huge, astronomical disappointment for sure. Take care of business in round 1. Round 2 is the Grizzlies, and we lost in 5. Well, there's your astronomical disappointment. Slow-mo! Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. Anybody's watching this video to sleep, good morning. Kyle Anderson just won Finals MVP. Sorry for the rude awakening there. And we lost to this Grizzlies team. This Grizzlies team is sad. Oh, this is ridiculous. Now, in the 2019 draft, we will be selecting Minnesota Timberwolves legend Jarrett Culver. Was the 6th overall pick. And, I mean, when I think of Culver, I think of that one place with the ice cream and the burgers. I think I've ate there maybe once. I don't really get the hype. Is that crazy to say? I mean, it was cool, but I don't know, man. Fast food's all right, but it's not really my go-to. I'm not going out to eat probably more than, if I'm going with friends, maybe 2-3 times in a week tops. But if I'm by myself, I'm not going out to eat, or I'm not going to get fast food. I'm cool. I'll just eat whatever's, or, go get food and make it. Cause, bro, first off, nowadays too, fast food's expensive. It used to be, okay, yeah, you got your dollar menu. I remember this probably 2017. Me and my buddies went to McDonald's. The boy ordered 3 McChickens, $3. Now? Yeah, no way. So that's the other thing too. The prices have gotten crazy. Greg Oden down to, that's all right, Greg. Mike's got your back. Markel's got your back. Bagley's got your back. What's Jarrett Culver's potential? I would be shocked if it's over 73. Said an 84. All right, JC, let's go. 2020 drafts up next. You already know who I'm taking. Shout out to my Warriors. Not to spoil the pick, but there's your sneak peek. We're on a run right now. 31 wins, only 4 losses thus far. Playing some sensational hoops. Bro, I had one of those Fairlife chocolate milk protein shakes today. That aftertaste is ridiculous, bro. It's still on my tongue. Stanley, there's better ways to phrase things. Jokic, your MVP with the Denver Nuggets. Archie Russell, coach of the year. I guess Scottie Pippen isn't coaching anymore, but 68 wins here in Sacktown. Did that say Zion was on the Pels? Bro, 2K got a lot of the picks right, huh? A lot of guys ended up on the teams I actually played for in real life. If we lose to the 8 seed, I'm ending the video. I was about to say, dude, no way. Clippers in the conference finals. We're going 7? It's Fournier again? I mean, they also got Book and Giannis. I don't want to act like it's just Evan Fournier over there solo squatting, but golly. We're not about to lose to... Hold on, it's close. We've stormed back. Nice run to close out the game. Minute 23 to go. Down by 2. Let's hop in and see how our guys are looking here. I'd like to get at least 1-2 more championships. I'd like to get 2 more off before the end of this video. I don't think that's a ridiculous expectation. Ball will go into Booker. Booker gets the screen from Nurk. Devin driving, rising up, missing. It's rebounded by Okafor. It'll go to Markelle. Now to Dante Exum. Exum, what type of move were you trying to do there, bro? You had too much dip on your chip. Rodney Stuckey driving to the rim, throws it to Booker. Oh, good steal, Okafor. Bad pass from Devin Booker. We've got Greg Oden waiting at the scorers table right now. We'll rock out without him. Fultz driving. Oh my gosh. Jumper is blocked by Antetokounmpo. We're also waiting on MKG and Mike Bees. Okafor tries to intercept it. Giannis throws it into the rafters. We'll get ball back. Okay, here we go. Greg Oden into Markelle Fultz. We got all our guys out here now. There's an Oden screen. Oden rolls in. Oh my goodness, Nurkic looking like a statue compared to the agile, injury-free Greg Oden. Beautiful finish. Here's Devin Booker with the ball. Booker defended by Kid Gilchrist. Book, we're going to try and work in the mid-range where he does a lot of work. It'll go out to Conley. Mid-range is off. Or sorry, 3 is off. Kid Gilchrist the rebound. About a 1-second differential between shot and game clock, so we could run this down. Both teams with a timeout apiece left. Markel's going to run it down a little bit here. Is Greg Oden rocking the bronze? There's an Oden screen. Oden rolls. Nurk almost gets it. Oh, Oden misses the lay-in. I thought for sure we had that one. Dang it, Greg. Well, here we go. 6 seconds left. Ball will go into Booker. Booker working on Kid Gilchrist. Hits Nurk. Blocked by Oden, but a foul. Ref. Way to make it about you. Way to make it about you. Nurkic first free throw. Oh, Nurkic. Nurk Anderson might miss both here. Second one. He missed it. Oden the board. So we're tied with 2 seconds. Oh, boy. We got a chance to win it at the horn. Nurk Anderson misses 2 free throws. Misses a pair. Here's Greg Oden inbounding. We got to get a shot up quick. It'll go into Bees. Bees from Yucatan. Oh, almost got it to go. Unfortunately, almost doesn't put points up on the board. So we're headed to the extra period here. Wow, that was crazy, actually. That was a lot of fun. We'll jump at the Simcast. If it's still close in OT, I'll hop back in. We're starting off OT real good. Oh, wow. Yeah, just ran OT. 27-11 from Okafor. Good win, fellas. Appreciate you, Nurkic. Whoa! NBA Finals. We got the Magic. Orlando Magic. Looking for our 3rd championship. They got Boogie, they got Kyrie, and old Chris Bosh. Game 1 will go to us. We take the 2nd. Give me 3. Give me 4. MKG Finals MVP, averaging 18, 12, and 4. Great stuff from Kid Gilchrist as we win our 3rd championship of the video. Tyson Chandler retired. 2020 draft. If you didn't know who I was referring to when I talked about the Warriors big man who was a bust, you must have been living under a rock like Patrick Starr, because 2nd overall in the 2020 draft, they took him first. Well, what are you doing, Cleveland? It's going to take Wiseman here, but they ruined it. Here you go. We got Wiseman. That's who I was going to take. Wiseman did have the Achilles injury, or it was an ACL, one of the two. I always get those confused, but he had an injury that just further hampered his career, but it was already kind of cooked prior to that, with all due respect. I thought Wiseman was going to be the big of the Warriors' future. I was like, man, we finally got a big. We haven't really had one for real since Bogut, but yeah, it just didn't pan out, unfortunately. The Warriors aren't very good at developing players, to be fair. Sometimes we'll find hidden gems who come out of nowhere and are good, but like developing young players into stars, the Warriors haven't done that since Wardell and Clay. Granted, getting stars isn't like an everyday occurrence. Mike Bees gets worse, Oden gets worse, Okafor gets worse, but don't worry, James Wiseman's here to hold it down. My goodness, he's got 92 potential. All right, James, let's win some more championships for the city of Sacramento. Oh, goodness gracious. Ben Simmons is MVP, 26-12 from Benji Buckets. There you go. 63-19 record from the guys this year. Not as good as the nearly 70 that we've grown accustomed to over the past couple of seasons, but nonetheless, we're looking to go back-to-back. Hopefully we can get it done. Last time we won a chip, we went back-to-back, so okay, there we go. First couple rounds go smooth. Got the Warriors, MVP Ben. Giannis pulled up too, and they got Bam. Great defense. Not much spacing, though. and we take care of them in 6. NBA Finals, we'll be facing the Big Apple New York Knicks. Trae Young, every Knicks fan's favorite player. Oh man, that's crazy. Game 1 will go to the Knicks. We take the 2nd, the 3rd. They'll take the 4th and 5th. Can we get the 6th? Nope. Ice Trae, Finals MVP for the New York Knicks. There you go. That's fire. I mean, it's not so fire that we lost, but it happens. In the 2021 draft, we will be taking the 11th overall pick to the Charlotte Hornets, James Bouknight. Bouknight had some off-the-court issues, but even prior to that, on the court, things weren't looking so good either. And the Charlotte Hornets, you know, they've been known to miss on a pick or two, so not too shocking here. Dang, is this dude even in the game? Is this the right draft class? He was in 21, right? Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, he was 21, 11th overall pick. He should be under shooting guards if he's in here. Dang, they don't even have him in the game. He's already out of 2K this fast. All right, well, I will go import him, custom import a player here. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. That's crazy, though. Already out the game. There was only one James Bouknight rookie available for download, so appreciate you, whoever created that. 86 regular potential, 75 max potential. Yeah, he's not going to be very good, but that's all right. We're already pretty much smooth with this core. I think we'll be in contention for the remainder of the video, honestly. Let me make sure we re-sign MKG, and then we also got to get back Markelle, who's restricted. Cool. That's taken care of. As we see, why did Bouknight go up to an 80? What in the world? Why does he have 12 years pro? The game might be bugging out, but Bouknight's an 80. But whatever, bro. We'll let it rock. Odin -3, Bees -3. Dang, Marvin's washed, Bennett's washed, Derek Williams is washed. But James Wiseman, he'll take care of us here. Ben Simmons, another one. Oh boy. Look at that. MKG DPOY? I love it. Number 1 seed, 66 dubs. Maybe we'll have a conference finals battle against Benji Buckets. We'll see. First round, move, Pels. Spurs, I know we win these. Told you. Smacked them in game 7-2. Sorry, Russ. Sorry, Gordo. Ben, we're good. Oh, we were not good. I was going to say Ben Simmons, we're good. We got Greg Oden. We were not good. Ben Simmons, Finals MVP, wins the 2022 NBA title there. So next up will be the 22 draft. And in this one, we're going to go with Johnny Davis. He was drafted by the Wizards 10th overall and hasn't done much of anything in his career so far. Probably will be out the league soon. That's all due respect, bro. But yeah, probably will be out the league, potentially in 4 to 6 business days. There he is, Johnny Davis. They had him ranked 53rd in this draft class. And he was just the 10th overall pick, only a 68 going into it here. Not good. Let's re-sign Marvin Williams, Derek Williams, Dante Exum. I got to match whatever offer Bagley gets. And we'll bring back Bennett too, of course. Remember dude who was like a 49 overall still hooping with us? Bagley, what you mean? I was supposed to match him. What? Hold on. Oh, he's still here. Okay, we're good. All right, there we go. Bagley's back. I was like, bro, what's going on? We're cool, though. Odin, hey, it's all good, bro. You got us the ball rolling for us. I'll never be mad that you're regressing. Beasley -4. Does our new rookie Johnny Davis have immense potential? Of course not. 86? My bad. I was hating. Now, will he reach that potential from a 68, considering we only got a couple more years to go? Probably not. Joker wins MVP. MKG, DPOY. Wow, the Warriors won 68 games. That's more than we did this year. We only won 56, so a little bit of a drop-off with some regression out of our veteran players. I thought that the progression of our young players would kind of offset our old players getting worse, but I guess not. Trailblazers in the first round. We come back 3-1. You know what? Sure. I won't even question it. OKC, Ja and AD. That's a nice duo. We beat them in 5. Warriors, 68 wins. Y'all got Ben, I'm assuming. Yeah, still Ben. They've got Giannis, Bam, too. Yeah, I remember this team. We're up 2-1. They'll tie it, go up 3-2, and beat us in 6. Bro, Ben Simmons has our number. DG, the PG Finals MVP. Hope Darius Garland can kind of get back to what he was doing prior to his, did he get turf toe or something? Bron and Melo retire. Bron about 10 years too early, huh? Now, this 2023 draft, it was so recent, it's tough to say who's a bust out of this class. But you know, the Lakers took Jalen Hood-Schifino 17th overall, and I think that was a really bad pick. Second pick gets traded. I'm not saying like that's the worst thing ever. that they took Jalen Hood-Schifino, but out of everybody, like, yeah, I could see why is he even in this draft class? Who is Rudy Wembanyama? Do they have Jalen Hood-Schifino technically as a 2 guard? Is he just not in this? Or was he 24? Hold on. Yeah, he's not even in here. And you know what, man? At this point, I feel like we're reaching to even say anybody's a bust. So these last couple drafts, we're going to just simulate with the players we've accumulated over the years, not even draft anybody, and just run this roster. Because I feel like it's too early to call anybody a bust who's been drafted within the last 3 years. Even calling Johnny Davis a bust might be a little bit of a reach. Like, maybe he gets it together. No, probably not. He'll be out the league in 4 to 6 business days. Greg Oden, down 3. Dang, Mike Beast about done. James Wiseman, though, continues to get better. So we got our guy stepping in at center. That's James Wiseman. Jokic is your MVP. 61 wins from the New York Knicks. Seems like we just can't. We won 57. 3-way tie for the top seed is ridiculous. We ended out the year winning 16 in a row, but it just seems like we can't recapture that same magic that we had when Greg Oden was leading the way. We got the H-Town Rockets in round 1. Come on, let's beat them. Yeah, we beat them in 6. OKC in the second round. Beat them in 5. Okay, man, maybe I'm underestimating my guys. Hey, Ben, nice to see you again. It's never nice to see Ben Simmons. He always cooks us. Another chip. How many does bro have? He's 8 years in. He's got 2 chips, 2 MVPs, 2 finals MVP. Legendary run from Ben Simmons here. I guess I could have drafted him as a bust, but like, man, Ben Simmons, I know he does the whole fishing thing now, but like, he was really good at basketball. Who knows? He could come back. I heard he's trying to come back, so hope it works out for you, Ben. Got to re-sign James Wiseman here. And then we'll have our final draft of the video next off season, the 2025 class. And again, like, bro, the 2025 class been in the league about 10 minutes, so it's way too early to say, oh, anybody in this draft is a bust. Derek Williams is still in the league. He's a 54 overall. My goodness. Check's still clear, huh, Derek? He's down to a 52. He might end up being like old dude who was a 49. I can't even remember his name. It was so long ago in the sim. Big Z wins MVP. There you go, Zion. Another TPOY for MKG. We win 59. Coach Archie, Coach of the Year. Haven't won a chip in a while. Would be nice to get at least one more before it's all said and done. So let's go do it. Why is James Bouknight actually kind of nice? I mean, I guess you could say that about just about anybody on this team. That voice crack was diabolical. We almost lost to the Warriors again. I thought we had that one in the bag. They nearly came back. Lakers, sweep them. Okay, Okafor West MVP. You love to see it. NBA Finals, it's Washington with Luka and Fox in the backcourt. Quite the 1-2, but not good enough. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, another one. He is your Finals MVP, and that will be our 4th championship of the video. There was a 5-year gap between this one and the last one. Won the last one back in 2020. Now we're all the way in 2025. Okay, one last season to go, and we will call it a video. I would say this was a success. I mean, 4 championships, same amount as Klay Thompson, pretty good. 5 as a franchise, because they had one from real life. I forgot to re-sign my players. Oh, shoot. Who did I lose? Did I lose anybody notable? I feel like I did. Who left me? Let's see. We have Markelle, James, Bagley, Okafor. Oh, we don't have MKG. That's who we're missing. That's the big player we're missing. Yeah, we lost MKG. That can't be the case. There he is. He went to the Suns. No, sir. Come on back. I think Oden left us, too. I got to get him back. Oh, no. He retired. Okay, yeah. We should be good with this. I'll just run a shorter rotation. It'll be fine. Last season, last dance. Let's get it. Gonna run things a little bit shorter here. We'll do like an 8-man rotation. Oh, we don't have a Bouknight either. I actually kind of want Bouknight back. Bro, that's such a fumble by me. All right, Bouknight's on the Nets. I'm going to get him too. But besides that, yeah, we'll be good. Yeah, my bad, man. I'm a little tired. All right, Bouknight. I don't want to give him Derek Williams. He's a legend. Oh, we have to throw him a player. How about Trenton Flowers? Sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we go on ahead, slide Mike Kidd-Gilchrist to the 2. Wiseman center, Okafor, or sorry, to the 3. Yeah, and then Okafor, Wiseman, Bagley. Yeah, this is all right. Let's go. One last one. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Even if you skipped to the end, still appreciate you. If you're watching right now, it means a lot. Appreciate all the support, of course. Feel like I always got to give kind of like an end credits, thank you type situation at the end of these videos, because I mean, these longer videos, let me put it that way. Like this video is going to push 2 hours. It's like if you spent 2 hours with me, that's crazy. Even if you spend an hour on 2x speed, Crazy. Some people say they watch me 1.5 times or 2 times speed because I talk too slow. All right, bro. My bad. I'll try and speed it up next time. Okay. Season is just about over with. We were real successful this year. Ended up winning 62 games. Mike Kidd Gilchrist. What a way to wrap it up. MVP 22, 10, and 4. And a DPOY. Michael Kidd Gilchrist, franchise legend. Hakeem Olajuwon hitting you with lateral movement. Now he's a coach. Miami Heat Coach of the Year for Hakeem. Round 1 Mavericks should be light. Round 2 Wolves, we're not worried. We should have been worried. Lost in 7. It was a 1-point game. Should have jumped in there, but it is what it is. John Wall and KP got us up and out of there, and they end up losing in the next round. Cavs win the title, answer finals MVP. What a run from Kidd Gilchrist, though, to close it out. Do want to do a little bit of a recap as far as what all happened for this franchise. So looking at Rookie of the Years, we didn't really have a ton of them. Chris Morris got one. Benoit Benjamin, Sam Bowie got ones early because we had like no players. Jay Williams got one. I remember when we got Jay, I was like, this is the turning point. It took a little while longer. And that was it as far as Rookie of the Years. DPOYs, we had Kidd Gilchrist go for 5 straight. Ridiculous stuff there. And we should have, Bowie got like 4 at the start. He was really good. MVPs, I don't know how many of those we had. Season awards, MVP. Kidd Gilchrist got one here on the back end. Outside of that, was he our only? We had Bowie at the start, but that was just because our team was trash and he was putting up all the stats. But yeah, Kidd Gilchrist got one at the very start, and or at the very end. Bowie got one at the very start, and that was about it. Greg Oden was awesome for us. As far as championships go, want to recap those. We had a back-to-back run in 16 and 17. Those were our first 2 championships. We did make the finals some other times prior. Now, the start of the video was a huge struggle. We didn't ever make our first finals until 2010, where we lost in 5. We were back in 2015 to get smacked in 5 again. And then we came back, won 2 in a row in 16 and 17, got one in 2020, got one in 2025. So that's pretty much it for the video. If you enjoyed and you made it to the end, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Anyways, have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Also, if you made it to the end, comment Kings, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.